gonna audio live?
Yeah, we're audio live now. And
All right.
I am finishing up the map, and when I say map singular, I say it for there is one. And
Oh, that's always promising.
and
What in the goddamn hell is this? Sorry. I opened up the Roll20, and then it changed the game that I was in, that I was editing, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why am I seeing Uranium Fever stuff in this?" I really hope I didn't lose my work, or I will be Diesel Shot's first on-cam suicide. No.
Funny. Not funny.
But I really hope I didn't lose my work.
as a parody,
I did
video
not.
game.
Yay!
Woo!
Now let me throw on some tunes here.
God, I can't wait to smoke some legal fucking pot.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
now I have to visit Pat. I know we've been talking about it back and forth for a while, but now I have a reason.
Yeah. Ballot measures in New Jersey legalized weed.
Wow, rude. Didn't have a reason before.
Welcome, people. Did you
Hey,
vote?
if any of you live in Oregon,
And,
Hello,
Did they get
Did you
taken out?
vote?
DC
Can you
legalized
say if you
DMT,
didn't?
so
Go
Joe
away.
Rogan's gonna move out here.
they decriminalized everything.
Yo!
Wait, what? What are you
Because
talking
somewhere else legalized shrooms, but they decriminalized
DC.
like heroin,
DC.
crack, meth, like everything.
Wait,
Oh wow!
Eric Andre finally
It's not
did
legal,
legalize
it's
everything.
decriminalized. There's a difference, but
Yet
We're
another-
close.
a victory for Eric Andre. We love to see it.
what is happening?
So on one of my ballots, there was only an option. Like there was literally one option. It was for fucking Republican candidate. I'm like, why the fuck are you handing me this? There's only one option here, and then write in. So what the fuck? And I looked up. There's no one else to write in. That was good. So I was like, fuck it, Eric Andre.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing!
So if he gets a random seat in house in Pennsylvania, we did it. We made it.
Success.
you got all these other states with really dope ballot measures. The only ballot measure I remember from Virginia is, should disabled veterans get a tax exemption for automobiles?
Peacetime veterans, yeah.
And I'm like,
Fuck no.
I was just like,
I don't know. I didn't hear the question.
I was just like,
Can you
can't we
repeat
have
that?
something fun? Can't it be like, hey, we can hunt homeless people for sport? That's not a good proposal, but it's interesting.
I feel like they already feel that they can do that.
I feel like you
can't do it. You have to do it in
underestimating-
secret, though. We want to make it open. We want to do like have all the foxes and the horses.
You are
and stuff like the
highly
British used to.
underestimating homeless people.
I was gonna say.
That's true.
Yeah,
What's the
no,
whole
they would
point?
kill
If
you.
it's too easy, it's no fun.
That's how you end up in the gutter from a fucking bike lock wound.
My bike lock.
That is true. If you want,
I think you're underestimating the equipment with which I engage in this endeavor, Greg. See,
I don't think he is.
The old hunting parties would
With
be.
a bike lock.
I'm just gonna show up with a tank. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna roll up with a tank.
They will destroy you.
And homeless will have a tank to sleep in.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro,
no,
the,
exactly.
the bike lock go hard, chill.
You're gonna be like, hey, what's that banging sound on the grate? Oh no, is somebody dropping something in there? Like,
And
In the air
scariest
conditioning? What sort of
thing
tank do you
really
think
is
this is
like
against
homeless
air
people have the
conditioning?
most random assortment of things. You were just gonna have someone throw a fucking stick of dynamite at you and you won't know what to do.
I mean, if I'm in a tank, what I
You
would do
are like
is
it's
get
literally
some
a D100
Uranium,
roll of like, all right, what are you getting hit with?
your squishy head
There's
outside
all-
the vehicle. Where
Some
are
of them
mine?
might
why would I have my
have
head
much,
outside the vehicle?
but
What's the
there's
point of a tank?
always
You're
a
gonna sit
chance
outside
you're
of
gonna
it,
get
idiot.
fucking blasted from the inside. of the
Because if
car.
you don't roll out, you're gonna have terrible visibility. Also, did you not see her do it in Saint Shadow? I mean, if they do it in Tancred,
I mean,
Where did they do
my exclusive source for tank knowledge is Girls und Panzer, the best TV show.
Fuck.
That explains a
She
lot.
does stay rolled out the whole time, so or not the whole time.
Can we just talk about the episode where they're going up against the Russians, and the Russians are all to the fucking Tetris theme? It's
Yeah,
the best thing ever.
That
That episode legitimately like geeked me out to no end.
All right, don't say anything.
I like
thought
that
was
TV
a Spectre
show.
Trump.
I mean, it was like at the end of the day, looking back at it, like kind of mediocre. But as I was watching it, I just enjoyed it so much because it was so stupid and over the top. I'd watch it again. I might watch it again. Shit.
After show.
After show, we just watch Girls in Panzer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, guys, our party basically has a tank.
We have a
Most people, what they got
utility
now.
truck. It's like a tank, except the fact that it has wheels instead of treads, no armor, and no main weapon. But, you know, other than that,
we can fix
very
the
much
armor
like a
part.
tank.
If all, oh no, we don't have Sydney.
I was about to say, we could armor it, but then it would probably be very, very slow. And also maybe break bridges.
Yeah.
Nah. There's some reinforcing we could do that probably wouldn't break it. That probably wouldn't
You
make
say
it.
that, but Fallout wasn't known for lightweight engineering in the first place. So I imagine the truck, without any modifications, is already pretty fucking heavy. Cover that in armor plating. We might be able to get away with it as long as we don't use the cargo bay for anything, but that also kind of...
Not necessarily armor plate, but I think some simple things to cover, like some simple welded metal to like cover the wheel a little bit, like at least by half.
Yeah.
We could just fill the wheels with foam.
Where are we gonna get foam from? There's tons of metal everywhere, but where the fuck are we gonna find foam?
We're gonna
That's
find foam. We have a
foam.
fucking like Dr. Chemist asshole.
True. We could always like,
You can make foam.
yeah,
Foam
like
exists.
one of those
Go to
science
a hardware
experiments.
store.
We'll
Get
just
some
go
of
on
that
YouTube,
like gap
figure out how
fill.
to do it.
She's gonna do the volcano experiment in the gaps of the vehicle.
No, I was just saying, just fill the tires with that so the tires can't be popped.
What if we had to like plunder some ancient high school to find some old ass science experiment of some kids
my
trying
God.
to make foam?
No,
would
better than that,
actually
we have
be
to,
like
there's
Gary
another
Fallout.
vault in the region that we have just hasn't been mentioned yet so far, and their experiment actually had to do with foam.
It would just be hilarious if it was like in an elementary school of all things. Elementary school science fair project.
They put
It would
foam
even be
places
around
you
like
don't wanna
Halloween
know.
time too, because it would have like all the Halloween decorations still up from when the bombs fell.
Oh,
Well, actually, 'cause
yeah,
I mean,
no.
I would
Be
say
very
a high school vault would be kind of cool, but that is a thing in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, there's
Well, a
minor
couple
spoilers.
school vaults.
In Fallout 4, there's a vault underneath actually, I think it's an elementary school, that was designated for the students of the school and the parents of the students of the school. Except the experiment was so that the parents would show up when the nukes happened, and they would just immediately execute all the parents and just keep the kids. And then they would put the kids through a super soldier training program. The kids that did well, they would take the DNA of, use it to make more kids through science, and then kill them all, and just do that over and over and over again until they created the perfect super soldier.
They also like tattooed the fucking tattooed them, so they got as part of like their graduation. They made like the super soldier. Well, they're trying to make super soldiers and shit.
Yeah. What they ended up doing is, if a student scored very, very well on their cognitive abilities, but didn't score well on their physical abilities, and was also obedient, they would actually promote them to science staff to keep running the thing, because it went on for like 100 or so years before it broke down. And it broke down because one of the science staff grew a conscience and was like, hey, my friends who are about to be executed, they're about to execute you, maybe do something about that. And then, Volt did a revolution. And it's implied that this is how the Gunners from Fallout 4 started. They were actually the
Makes
descendants
sense.
of the super soldiers from the Volt.
The who's?
The Gunners, they're a group in Fallout 4.
Okay.
They're
Yeah, I wouldn't
effectively
know.
raiders, technically mercenaries, but the game more or less treats them as raiders.
Yeah, no, they're really mercenaries, but I mean they're just automatically hostile to you, which is weird because they're not automatically hostile to like when you're not allied with like a faction. And when you're not allied with the Minutemen and they go to a settlement, they don't automatically attack settlements when they randomly pass through. They just automatically attack the player, which doesn't make sense. They don't know who you are, do they? No one knows.
No, it doesn't. It's a bit silly because I mean, yes, in the lore they're a mercenary company, but in
Like they're
the
allowed
way
in towns and everything like that. Like they do like So it's like they're mercenaries in general, but for some reason, even if you don't like trespass on their shit, they're like automatically hostile to you in certain areas, which I think is mad weird.
Because the game treats them more or less like better equipped raiders. To be fair, that's actually a pretty well-established Fallout tradition. I mean, Fallout 3 had Talon Company, who were technically mercenaries, but were always hostile to you on sight. That being said, they had a better lore explanation because they were hired by the Enclave.
Right.
Or at least that's my understanding. I don't think it ever outright said it, but read between the lines.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, moral of the story is, I know too much about Fallout.
That's why we're playing this game.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it's one of the reasons.
Has anybody who here has seen Kiki's Delivery Service?
Oh, of course I have.
Pog?
Mm-hmm.
I was learning the other day the main theme for that show, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. I was just sitting there, like I was just like sitting here on mute, like practicing, and then just listening to Max like talk about Fallout while playing it was like, I don't know, just such a mood, like just.
I should just start a podcast where I was ranting about Fallout. It would
just Uranium fever.
be very
like I'm you know how the beginning goes, right? Where it's like do 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 do. It's a very like this very like kind of like wavy sort of thing, and then I just hear Max like you know this and then this about the Enclave and you know these guys, and then it was like.
I love your Max impression, by the way. Listen to this about the Enclave.
well. What can I say? The Enclave is very interesting.
Max has a very specific cadence that is like, I don't know.
I have had the number of like people who have come up to me and said like, "Oh, your accent or your cadence or something about the way you speak is really unique," is ludicrous. It was my favorite thing to do at work, was just sit there and wait for. I think at least once a week, someone come up to me like, "Oh, where are you from? Your accent's really interesting." And they were very disappointed when the answer was about 2 blocks from here.
You know, I once forced somebody who had a very interesting fake accent they put on all the time. It was really annoying, but everybody constantly asked where they're from, and like sounded like a combination of British and Southern and a couple other things, and it was just kind of how they talked. But yeah, no,
Can you
it
do
was.
it? I'm curious now. British and Southern.
No.
British and Southern? What would that sound
Well,
like?
because interestingly, the Southern accent, as we understand it, is, according to some linguists, likely what the British accent sounded like in the 1700s.
Huh?
Well,
It might have been the Western accent, because they've done some studies on this, and a lot of the time, when a country has colonies, the colonies will have the accent of the mother country.
What's that noise?
From the time of the colonization.
Me struggling to turn on
Oh,
the
weird.
fucking radio and it's not working. I'm gonna. All right, I'm keeping.
I mean,
this
I
rating
hear it every
strong
time
here.
you're starting it.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
So,
me.
I mean, I'm just imagining, King George II or whatever going like, "Howdy, y'all, I'm King George II.
Well, howdy, folks.
Rule Britannia."
My name is King George II. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-yay, motherfucker.
One of my favorite things to do is hear British people doing an American accent.
Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. I was watching the Garbog stream on Twitch today, and it was pretty amusing. They were putting on Russian accents, and they're a whole bunch of Brits. Sounded very interesting.
Hello, I am the good sir.
Hello.
It was a little bit like
doing
that,
doing
except
a
less
blended
American.
accent between 2 accents you don't have is so difficult.
Truth.
There's
Yeah,
a
actually put some
scene.
science to it, I think.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some science you can do behind it, but there's a famous scene from an early Bugs Bunny cartoon where it's the duck season, rabbit season scene.
Mhm.
And there's a portion where the 2 characters do impressions of the other character. But both characters are voiced by the same person.
Oh my god.
And so imagine doing an impression of a character you voice in a different character you voice, and it being different from the second character voicing the first character, because they are distinct. And it's just listening to that scene, and if you're just listening to it normally, you're like, cool. You
That's
listen to it
crazy,
realizing what's going on. It's fucking insane.
That's bonkers.
That is, as Rainbow would say, Monka.
No,
I
that's
was
not
gonna say
Monka.
Poggerinos.
That's
Keikona.
Poggers.
That is
That's not
Monka
Keikona.
Pog.
I don't think that's Keikona.
Monka Pog?
Oh no, Monka does not apply here at all. What do you mean? Pat, you don't understand what these emos
Poggers?
mean.
Pat, your
That's a
boomer is
Pog.
showing.
Pogger Monka.
That's a Pog U if I've ever seen one.
the halls of Pogazuma.
Pat is being Pat. You are being an Omega Pepega right now.
An Omega put Pogarega?
no, a Pepega.
Pepiga? Is
Pepega.
that like a Pepe? Pepega. Oh, is it
Pepega
like an
is
Ohega? But with a
No.
Pepe face?
Pepega is basically, you know, the one I sent you. You know, Poggers, right? Like the frog, right?
That's the
Poggers, right? The Pog frog, yeah. Poggers.
Mhm.
What?
Pepega is basically
Yeah,
Poggers, but
what
like
the fuck you
stretched
talking
out. Like imagine if you took Poggers and you like smeared it across something. That's what Pepega looks like. Okay.
What the fuck
Pep-
are you
We're talking about Twitch emote.
about?
We're
What?
talking about
Talking about
Pokemon.
Twitch emote.
You're not. Oh, you're not talking about Pokemon. I know my Pokemans. None of those. Are
Alright.
I know what Pokemon.
You're all
There's Nidoqueen, there's
man.
Blastoise, there's Mimikyu, and that's the 3 Pokemon.
These fucking boomers.
You forgot about Twirtle.
Max is-
No, Turtle is a
Exactly.
Digimon,
One.
idiot.
Putting 3 fingers up to the screen as if we are really not live yet.
That's a good point. I forgot there's no video going on right now. I also, I realized I didn't do it intentionally, but I realized after I did the German.
Yeah, the German too, yeah. What the fuck?
That's how we know you're a spy.
True.
9! I mean, no!
From Deutschland.
What is that
I am
movie
from
where the-
Argentina!
That's even worse!
Shut up.
What movie is that where he like gets caught because he does the fucking German 3 or whatever?
Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah, Glad-
the American 3.
Yeah, he does the American 3 instead of the German 3. Yeah.
Is there like a not American and not German way of doing 3?
Like Max.
Yeah.
Like
There's
do
a
the French
European
just do
way.
this?
I mean, I think European in general
We do
would
this.
do it like that. The other way, I
Yeah,
suppose,
this
right?
is the fucking
You
French
also,
way.
you could also do like
The French way is probably just like flipping you off and being like, I have the number in my head.
I mean,
I would
okay.
like
first
sweet
of
as
all-
I do.
Unlike you, uncultured American
Je veux
spine,
dire
I can
quoi?
count to higher than 3 in my mind.
Je voudrais trois. I mean, they have to be able to count, otherwise their number
Huh?
system wouldn't make any sense.
Their number system
They
doesn't
also-
make any sense.
They also have to
Yeah.
multiply and divide.
I mean, okay. Have you ever seen that video of the fucking like New York taxi guy and he talks about like French numbers?
Yes, I know
No,
that. French
I don't
numbers
think I
are
have.
such
All right.
bullshit.
So now you
French
got.
numbers
So now
are
you
why
got
they lost the Napoleonic Wars. Fact.
all right. So now you got 4 20s. All right. So 4 20s,
Blaze it.
and then you got 6 1. God, that's such a good video. It's not that dumb. It was just a different like number based system.
No, it's stupid.
It's
The
not a
thing is,
different
it's
number
It's not a base
based
20
system, it's
system
stupid.
because it is just stupid. Because if it was a base 20 system, fair enough. But it
That's
isn't. It's a base 10 system that counts in 20s.
Mhm.
The fuck does that mean?
So numbers.
It means the French don't know how to
It means-
count.
we all know what time it is. We all know what time it is. I think this might be. I'm putting it in the Magnum, and then we're gonna go to our first Bobby Darin
No.
fact. Take us in. Take
Oh
us in, Craig.
shit! Yeah, I'll tell you what. So, in the year 1961,
Uh-huh.
Bobby Darin starred in a film alongside Gina. I can't say her last name, but she's as Sandra Dee. She's pretty famous. This movie was called Come September.
Come.
1961 was a big year, for us, man.
True. I was
You
gonna
need to come
say.
September because it's no nut November.
Oh my god. No, come on, Max. We
I forgot this
we-
October
we-
32. Shit, the joke is
Yeah,
over.
okay, first of all, yes. Second of all,
All right.
We here
after the big
uh,
stall with that intro, we're coming over Fallout 2 night. Where the cameras are replaced by the Fallout weapons table. Just kidding. All right. Fuck me. Sideways. All right. We're gonna do a little shuffle here.
actually called Non-Stop Nut November, Max.
I mean, don't worry, I've been participating.
Oh God.
There's a good reason I'm framing above the waist right now. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God. So putting that out of our minds.
Mayor moment.
Mayor.
Who was the dude?
This is John Mayer.
Was this some kind of government official or somebody important who got
Oh
like
no! Fuck. He
caught
was.
jacking off on Zoom?
He
Zoom
was.
meeting?
No, that was a reporter.
Yeah, he was like a pundit. He was like some like old news guy. But yeah,
He
Oh,
was
I
actually
thought
very
you
well
were making a
respected.
reference.
Apparently, the
You
story
knew
is he
that?
thought the call was over. It wasn't he
Right.
like got onto a call and started jacking it.
no, it was.
Please, you-
No, he
great
thought his
between-
camera was off. That's what it was. He said he didn't know his camera was on. Is what he said.
Yeah, like also there's like so many things that are like up with that scenario that like he basically had to have switched over to a campsite like based on like all of the other stuff going on. And it was in a break, like it was in like a strategy session when they were. I don't know why I'm getting so into the story. I digress heavily.
Lee is very, very interested in this old reporter jerking off.
You are traveling on the overland map. It's Fallout Day, and you know what? You're traveling with your good friends, the plantation guards, and yeah, you're going
Yeah.
you're going to Mark Park Winery
Yeah, boy.
with Timothy,
Mark
Shut up.
with Timothy, Mark, Collins, Bortubulus, and Velma.
Yes, Bortubulus, my boy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bortubulus hungers.
Yeah,
You
so-
cannot deny Bortubulus.
Bungalow
The
Joe.
vineyard merely
I don't think
feeds
they're all gonna fit in that
consumption of
truck.
Bortubulus.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Why the fuck did I name my character Bortubulus?
Fucking radical name, my friend.
It's definitely gonna be my next like D&D character name.
Naming my
Shit,
son.
I haven't come up with a name for the character, the healer I was talking about earlier. I should just shit Bortubulus.
I don't think that's a very good healer name.
That's a great healer name. I am Bortubulus. Prepare to be healed.
Ooh.
It's gonna be my name in Conan Exiles.
Oh, shit, I'm just gonna change my real name to that.
Alright, chill.
Yeah.
I demand to be addressed as Bortubulus from now on. Thank you.
I'll respect that.
Wow.
Okay.
Her name is Bortubulus, and we respect her.
Hmm. Anyways, we're on the way to the winery.
Yeah, yeah, so you guys roll up and wow, this space looks pretty well armed. There's a big fenced up area, and inside that there's like this stacked metal trash wall that has like an impromptu like bits of glass dome and plastic over it. You can't really see in, but you can see it's like there's a shimmering up top.
Bortubulus would like to inform you we're still on the larger map.
I know, because I am still staging the smaller map because I'm bad.
All right, Bortubulus apologizes for the premature comment.
Alright. Can Bortubulus shut the fuck up with the third person?
Bortubulus cannot.
Yo, I'm about to drop my Twitter shill, and my tagline at the end is, "If you're tired of watching America burn, come watch us play around in the ashes."
Ooh, nice.
Drop.
That's actually pretty tight in the worst kind of way.
That's hardcore.
Wait, are we in Oregon or Washington State in this game? I'm trying to remember because I know we're like on the border between the
You're in
two.
Washington.
Hey,
Ah,
Raptor, buddy!
You like started out in Oregon, and like the southern portion of the maps of northern Oregon, like the Umatilla Nation, but like it basically like up to and like north of the river is all Washington.
All right, good to know.
All right.
Inspector boy.
Yeah. So you guys roll up, and you see some people, coming and going as you do. Some with Brahmin, some alone. Just wastelanders. come to obtain some wine, perhaps sit and drink a bit in the tap room, and others here to make big purchases. As I scramble for generic wastelanders. Bam. Yeah, here you are, and here's the character pop in after you load the level. You ready for it? Textures pop in, and next, oh, what's that? T-pose is down the road, and bam! They zoom around to where they should be.
Classic Fallout.
True.
Yeah, there's some people there's some wastelanders out here, sort of enjoying dirty old Nuka-Cola bottles with some sort of dark sanguine purpley liquid in it, just sipping and talking.
Having a dirty wastelander, Lee, we get it.
Yeah. So Lance drives up and parks the vehicle. You can tell him to park that elsewhere or drive it elsewhere. But assuming you're waiting for T-Day for things to go down, then I guess you're just scouting today.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
All right.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. So you're here.
That would be Paul. Greg.
Indeed.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna start walking in. Is he just gonna wave to the guy and be like, "Howdy"?
I'm gonna ask him, hey, what's wrong with your radio?
Oh yeah. Not making. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's back to normal.
Is it?
I
Is it? That was, it was directed to
sounds
me,
fine to me.
potentially to the voice in the sky.
Yeah, wait, here.
Wait, is there something wrong with it?
I put the audio up. Can you hear?
Sounds perfectly fine to me.
I cannot. I'm gonna reload them. I guess
Yeah,
it's my
roll 20 is I honestly might need to find a new roll 20 radio solution, some sort of special thing that I can display to us. I digress. You guys have arrived, and normally they're like, "Oh wow, you got one of them there vehicles." And Velma says, "Yeah, they're actually gonna come by the barracks for some drinks actually, so we're gonna go out back." And he's like, "Well, darn tootin'," and tips his cap to you. Oh.
Is he giggles? He's like, "You speak funny."
He's like, "Wow there, Missy, you look funny?"
Is he turns her head Croc huh?
He trails off on that one. He's like, never mind. I never once was one for comebacks. They call me, they call my brother the comeback kid, but they call me the stay put adult. I guess that's why he got shot.
Oh God.
Got him.
Sorry about your brother.
Yeah, no, that was the Raiders that got him.
I want to remember that guy's face for when things go bad. I'm gonna make sure to shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't mean nothing by that. You just got a complex on account of his name is Titanicus.
Botanicus?
Titanicus.
Well,
No, Botanicus. Botanicus was his father.
Oh.
A gardener.
Y'all have some mighty interesting names.
Thanks. And someone's like, my mom found mine in a dictionary, and someone says, my mom made mine up. And someone else says, I don't have a mom, I just kind of came up with it.
And Bortubulus goes, the great god of the depths has given me mine.
Bortubulus.
When I was born, the angels did sing in a holy chorus, proclaiming that I had come, and the end was nigh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they gesticulate, and they're like, yeah, on second, they're like, yeah, come by with us on the outside, actually. And Velma and the patrol proceed to patrol outside.
But why?
They're like, oh, well, because the barracks is over there, and they point, and you see that there is a wooden structure built off to the outside the fence.
Oh, I see.
You'll see a lot of stumps around here because I guess this place did used to be a park. and some strangely green stuff to your east, actually.
I was gonna comment on that, but I didn't. But yeah, grass.
You also notice that there are 3 guard towers, all of them with somebody in them with a hunting rifle with a scope on it.
What kind of jerk would use a scoped hunting rifle?
Wait, so alright, there's one here, right? And here, and then I guess there's one down to the south.
There's one right here, one right
Yeah,
here.
let me zoom out
one
for
right
the
here.
benefit of the
One
viewers.
Guys,
there may be one in
out.
this one.
There is a
strategy.
northeastern, northwestern, and southwestern one. There is not a southeastern one. When you were outside, you saw that the southeast appeared to have some sort of like shack, of some sort. Looks somewhat sophisticated metal, like it might have been pre-war. But yeah, there's like in this block, there's like this shantily put together wood and metal building that is like the drinking establishment, and then down here the other major structure is just like a fairly well preserved suburban home.
God, me to save Bortubulus.
Why? He's a member of the oppressing class.
Yeah,
You
but
just-
his name is Bortubulus.
You just steal his fucking name. Fuck that.
Oh, true. Okay, well, I guess we follow.
Yeah, so they're walking.
Charlie
around.
ever dies, I'm naming my super mutant Bortubulus.
I am Bortubulus. I met a man once and killed him and took his name.
I am Bortubulus.
It is I, Bortubulus.
Yeah. Where would you guys be looking like anywhere in particular? As
Made
you-
notes of this.
My name is Bortubulus.
I mean, I would be looking generically south.
Why
I feel
why is your
that's pretty-
Bortubulus like Mexican? What the
I
fuck?
stole his fucking name, fool. They called me Bortubulus, eh?
Stop.
This is gonna be an excellent character. So
Can we do a Fallout one shot where we're all various Bortubuluses?
Bortubuli.
Oh my god.
Bortubuli is the plural of Bortubulus.
Holy shit.
I could be the super
would that
mutant
be-
Bortubulus. We could have the Hispanic Bortubulus. We could have the normal Bortubulus. And there's so many Bortubuli options.
Stop. Okay.
The Rome Bortubulus. The New York Bortubulus. The Deep South Bortubulus. The Californian.
Hey, a Bortubuli in here!
Please stop.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Bortubulus.
But yeah, so anybody who's making a
crazy. It's the
particular.
cowboy Bortubulus. Like, I guess there's so many of them, you know?
Holy shit, stop.
The age of Bortubulus.
Oh my
Oh
I
god.
can't.
shit, Mr. Monster Man.
Alright, I mean, yeah. To
I'm
answer
so
your
sorry,
question,
man.
I mean, I kind of want to just be...
Continue.
Yeah. You guys, alright.
No, I'm looking southward for the large explosive thing that we can use to explode the area.
Please.
What? What's going on? Rainbow, you gonna do alright there, Rainbow? I think Rainbow's having a Bortubulus type moment. So you guys scan the area, and if you want to scan south just generally, just give me a straight perception spotting. And Pat, you see that there's some sort of mechanism involving there's like a 1 or 2 story pump and pipe system here. It seems to have like a drainage ditch out east, which has like a very bountiful bit of grass and shit. There's also this great ramshackle dome area that seems to grow tumorously off the back of both the wine tasting area and the main structure.
What are we rolling for? Sorry. What are
And
we rolling for, Lee?
you believe there's something in whatever this this tube seems to be
Okay, so
Actually-
there's something.
yeah.
Lee, what are you rolling for? Sorry.
What are you rolling for?
Yeah, everybody's been rolling. What are we rolling for?
If you want to roll, if your character would be scanning the area for the south, you could roll a perception spotting. Pat deliberately wanted to roll for something else.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a perception spotting and failed by 1.
Pat, it looks like there's some sort of pump that can go either way, or you're not quite sure, but there's some sort of machinery here, and you suspect that ag gel that you saw as the culprit for other great green growths in the wide green, tall green. The next random NPC is named Balls. Yeah, you see the guard up here tips his hat to you down below as you walk by, and Velma says, "Howdy, Balls," and Balls calls back, "That's Brass to you. I
Stop.
like to keep it
Oh, God.
informal because his name is, of course,
No.
Brass B Balls. Wait till you see his
Raptor
3-point
Bites,
shot."
this is on you. Alright, so there's something in here doing things.
Yeah, there's some sort of machinery. By the way, as this happens, you see out from behind this door, like it's like this door down here slides open briefly, and you can kind of see like inside the area. There's kind of like a hanging bit of like mist that you wouldn't want to be in. And
Mask on. Fucking mask on.
yes, somebody with a like clear breathing mask comes out and closes the door behind himself.
Well, this is probably all that spore nonsense we heard about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where can I get myself one of those fancy masks?
They're like, "Oh, I don't know. Those are just the farm techs. I'll have them." You see this farm tech proceeds to come out here and, hit some boop boops on some buttons.
Wait, hold the fuck up. I hate to derail the proceedings, but Brass B Balls.
Yeah. B3?
I was gonna let it go, to be honest. It upset me.
I'm sorry. I was actually gonna name him. Oh no. Excuse me. His name is Brass R Balls. BRB.
God damn it.
He drops his initials whenever he's gonna be right, but he's stepping out for just a moment. Yeah. It by the way, it's short for Richard. Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
You continue to proceed.
Thank you, Raptor.
Around
My
the
boy Brad
exterior-
freaking balls. That's crazy.
Guys continue to proceed around, and Velma's like, wow, I've seen a few of those vault suits in my day, but never one quite like yours.
No kidding. Yeah, I've been told that a lot. It's a lot shinier, apparently. But I like it.
They're like, yeah, well, if it lets you breathe, I suppose. And she comes around here, as does everybody else. And they're taking you to like the eastern door into this place.
Is he like gets here? She's like, have I seen how common is grass in the Fallout universe?
I mean, like
Not-
grass that is like verdant is like extremely rare. You might have never seen it.
Yeah.
Although if you came up from the south, you probably saw the tall and wide green. So you have.
Okay. Fair enough. Never mind.
Wow, grass. Ain't that shit whack?
Yeah, I know.
I hit that
I
in the head.
Wow. It's
At least
Pretty-
it's short.
where does it come from? How do you guys do this?
Velma was like, "Oh, we don't worry too much about the business angle, but it's all run off from the vineyard."
No kidding.
Yeah,
That's fascinating to me.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
don't want
biologist.
to. Yeah, you don't want to drink any of that. She gesticulates at some like greenish-looking water that's come out.
Okay,
This is
noted.
like urge to drink too strong.
Yo, seriously. Fuck.
When she steps away, is he's gonna like.
Can I roll something to prevent you from doing? Guys, that's not
If
a
you
great
drink
idea.
Mystery Sludge, I'm gonna get to drink it. You can't just call dibs on all. At least save some. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
my god.
urge to drink so strong.
The map expands. Doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys
Expands
come
map.
around the corner. There's some like sandbags out front of this door, although nobody's like really posted up here right now. You hear people moving around inside, and so probably saw some through the window. They're like, yeah, so this is the barracks. For eating and drinking and sleeping and such. And they open the door. Pat goes way past the door.
Missed it.
Yeah. But the other Vineyard Vanguard skedaddle, so you and your named companions can enjoy
Amazing.
a fine meal and drink.
I'm not going into the door until Bortubulus goes in.
Oh my god.
Or Trubulus will always be in front.
Yes, I dare not pass Bortubulus.
Yeah. There's like a curtain wall that goes towards what you think would be the interior.
Pretty.
Mm.
Is he like, wow, nice place? Oh, what's down here? What is
Yeah.
What's all this?
Those are the windows, which are sort of crudely made in this ramshackle wooden structure.
And what are
you
these?
feel like these are the sleeping cots. There's like some nicer like full mattresses and bed springs, but there's a lot more of them. And it seems like in the event of like a shooting thing, these could all serve as gun ports, and they could use them to fire towards or away from the place.
Makes sense.
And yeah, Bortubulus is like, I, Bortubulus, will fetch the cooking plate. And
No, Lee, you can't
That's
do the
his
Portubulus like that. Portubulus has to be like a super nerd. Just like, yeah, we go that way and do it sometimes.
No. I like the Vortibulus you've chosen. I'm
Yeah,
down
I
for
like it.
Fine, I've been outvoted.
Yeah, North is okay, I guess.
yeah.
But like, it's not the only one available. See?
All right, the Bortubulus. Bendeo? No. So he gets out this like little like a hot platey thing, but it's got like a little bit of like a gas canister attached, and he's like, Bortubulus always prepares meals in the most flammable part of the building. That is where the spices are kept. And
Oh, wait, let me follow you. I love cooking. I can help.
It's like, ooh, sounds dangerous.
yeah, so he opens a dusty cabinet that's been like bolted to the wall here, and you see that there is some very old like seems like it came out of a grocery store, but they're like like shaky minced onion bits.
Oh man.
As he goes over
Are
here,
those
she's like,
pre-war? How fancy!
Indeed. So Izzy, do you like go to peer through the curtain?
yeah.
Timothy holds out a hand. He's like, whoa, you don't want to step too far outside that door unless you know what you're doing, which you don't.
Mm-hmm. What do I need to know?
What's outside that door?
Well, that's the way in, and So Izzy, I'm assuming you peek.
I mean, yeah, I'm peeking.
Something
Oh
sneaky.
Lord, she peeking.
Oh Lord, she peeking.
Oh. All right. So in September 2016, a Bobby Darin musical had hit the world called Puppy Lover, the Bobby Darin musical. It premiered in Sydney, Australia, but it's gonna take the world by storm, I'm sure.
Wait,
Oh my
why
god!
Sydney? That's the what?
All right, when are we putting on the Bobby Darin musical?
And it's on right now.
When are we performing it? That's the question.
This is the
Izzy,
Don't worry, we'll continue the
Yeah,
game.
the
I'll
production
cast
was
it. I'll
nominated for
cast it.
actually 16 awards in different
Oh my
categories.
god.
No, 6 categories.
Wait, the Bobby
Not 16.
Darin musical is a fucking banger, apparently.
Holy shit!
But
Amazing.
what's his name? Some other dude. Bobby's son, Dodd Darin, was even saying like the lead guy Campbell was like so spot on that he even thought he was, he was even bought in by it. David Campbell ended up winning best award for male actor in a musical for it.
Holy shit!
It's in Sydney though, so I mean, like, it's not Broadway.
I mean, Sydney's got an opera house, I think.
Yeah, it's about the only.
It's actually really shitty though. That's the funny part. It's really beautiful building, but it's awful
shit about
performing space.
But Izzy, so to the south, you see the next to the shack is like the radio tower. You suspect that is where you would send the kill signal code that you have to deactivate the bomb collars.
Wait, where's that? What?
To the south, this is like the radar. This is like the broadcasting tower,
I see.
and like you suspect it's controlled from within that like advanced metal-looking shed. And then to the north, you see, of course, the guard tower and all that shit you've always seen. But then also right in front of you, you see that part of the reason they're telling you, hey, don't step outside there, is that there are, frag mines in this hole left in the defenses.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot.
On one hand, it makes sense. On the other hand, going through the guard barracks to attack seems like a weird attack vector.
Technically speaking, you could skedaddle around the edges.
Still, It feels like you would have to more or less deal with all the guards to get through that way.
Yeah, well,
Or go in at night.
or
but I
or
mean,
go in
also
at night,
push
where
the
you
guards
were
thing
at
and
least
kill all the
likely to see.
guards at the same time. And
I'm just
then-
saying, it feels like it'd be more of an issue for the defenders because they would have to deal with the fucking mines right there.
Or anybody trying to escape from inside who didn't know it was there.
That's true. I guess if they know it's there, it's pretty easy to walk around them. Whatever.
Cool. Okay.
No,
This
to be
one's very
clear,
well defended. I hope this one's the best defended one. All the ones are easy.
What was that, Pat? You broke up a little.
so
Quite a bit.
those are not.
It's not about
You're incompetent right now, Pat.
Right? Do you have to touch these?
Is anybody getting Pat right now?
No, I can't hear.
I mean, I get Pat, but I'm not hearing what she's saying.
Pat.
my mail. I've been waiting weeks.
All right, Pat. Is she like just not with us anymore?
I don't know.
So, Izzy, you peek out, you see that. You step back inside.
I guess, yeah.
No, you don't have to. What would Izzy do?
Yeah, she peeks back.
WWID. Okay. The curtain sort of like flaps back into place, and they proceed to like mix the drinks and such and prepare the food. You're free to join them in doing that or not. They begin to bandy stories about various like Deathclaw sightings and raider gangs. Apparently, in the valley, a fellow by the name of Poco is a pretty significant threat.
What's over here, Lee?
So that appears to there's a Foot Locker, and then there is a more substantial looking shoe store, like think of DSW.
Yeah.
But
Think
no,
of-
like but yeah. It looks like one could store any number of things in there.
Yeah.
Most of the people seem to have the guns on them at all times. You also see that they tend to their typical sidearm is a Magnum. You see them armed variously with a hunting rifle or a lever repeater.
Is he like froze open? Is the Foot Locker locked?
No.
Is he like throws it open? And she's like, "So where's the wine?" And she starts like throwing shit out of it just to
Alright,
try
so
to.
you open it up and you see that it's like it contains rows of ammo boxes, and like there's creeping Timothy and Mark are like, whoa, hold on, and like Velma's like, yeah, hold on, the wine is over here, no need to go through that. And you see it's like rows and rows of ammo boxes, and you just like flip one open casually, and you see that it would appear to have like some loose Magnum rounds and a loaded speed loader in it.
Izzy's like, "Oh, whoops, sorry."
Yeah, Timothy and Mark like very like they stay very close to you. They're like, "Hey, why don't you take a seat here, hon?"
He's like, "Okay."
I said sit down, everybody, and I don't sit down.
He's over to the table. He's over. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, love.
Hi, I have oh my god. So wait, my
Welcome
question
back.
earlier.
Yes, Pat.
My question earlier was: are those the type of explosives that are triggered by touch or by motion near it?
Touch. They are not the classic proximity exploder fallout mines.
Okay, cool. That's really good to know.
All right, cool. So how are we gonna kill everyone in this room? How many people can you take, Mage?
Why don't we just poison them?
Oh.
Wait, why are you saying these things out loud? Hello?
No.
You were sitting there and they're like,
No,
so
no,
yeah, we've been having a really
no, but
potatoes recently, and we're like, how about we poison you?
Mage and Charlie trade like a very telling look. That's like, so how are we gonna kill everyone in this room?
Yeah, and my character set gestures to the food that she's cooking, and then her medical pack, which has a whole bunch of shit in it.
Monka?
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa.
I turn away in approval.
It's not tea day though.
All right, Lee. What do I roll to kill everybody in this room?
It's not tea day.
How are you gonna? I mean, if Mage wants to do it to him right now, Mage can do it to him right now.
All right, here's how Mage is gonna do it. Hear me out here. Here's the plan. First,
How much
Mage
time
is
do you have in
next to
your purse?
Bortubulus. She leans over casually, stretches her arms, doing the kind of yawn thing, reaches over Bortubulus, strangles him immediately, throws his body over towards the rest of us. We all sprawl out like bowling pins. The ones on the inside are just knocked down. The people on the outside are crushed by our bodies. You behind her. She turns around and she barrels down that hallway with such force that the entire fucking hallway full of guards is just turned into red paste. What you need to roll for that?
You've been watching too much Sonic the Hedgehog.
How the fuck do you even watch Sonic the Hedgehog? It's like a video game. That's
Here's what actually happens.
I don't know.
Mage touches Bortubulus over, like, ever so slightly, and his, like, eldritch god comes down from the heavens to protect him after you touched him, and then everybody in the room dies immediately.
Oh my god.
What does Pat need to roll to perform the proper incantation to summon the true form of Bortubulus to smite the heathens upon this winery?
Pat, how do you intend to kill everyone in this room?
Okay, so here's the plan. Nitroglycerin, their bodies, full of it.
And we're gonna assume that you have Wait, hold on. So you have nitroglycerin in your inventory?
Yes, Lee, let me tell you how much nitroglycerin I have. Let me go to my stats here.
I literally don't know.
Yes, you do not want to consume
Yeah.
nitroglycerin. That would be a bad time for you.
Here, I have, let's see, nitroglycerin. Where's my stats of nitroglycerin? Ah, yes, I have 14.
Condition worth? Yeah.
Yes.
14 nitroglycerins.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, Izzy's like, alright, well, let's get this party started. Is there, like, do you have some music or something? What are you guys even doing here when you're bored?
Pat, make a cooking roll, a biological roll, plus 20, and then you or somebody else needs to do something, a social role, like expression, to distract everybody who might notice you poisoning the fuck out of their food.
That was my distraction. Wait, here.
Literally what I'm attempting to do right now.
Alright, so Izzy, you're just like, you're talking their ears off. Give me an expression plus 10, a charisma expression plus 10.
Okay.
To command their interest.
By the way, that 17 was for me to convey that I'm without explicitly stating that. Alright, so now I'm gonna actually do some rolls.
Alright, yeah, so you're, Izzy's dragging the attention of, like, all the people up here, and some people, like, in the throat, but there are still people down here who aren't paying attention. That being said, they're also not paying attention to the food at all, so you should probably be good.
Izzy starts dancing. She's like, come on, I need some music. Hello?
Alright, yeah, so Bortubulus breaks out, like, a harmonica and just sort of, like, lays down that heavy harmonica beat, and everyone starts, like, several people begin to dance.
Can't say I got twice fat.
I can?
Not on the
Different
same roll.
roll.
Oh, it's a
different
different
roll.
roll. Okay.
Yeah, so the poisoning goes well.
Not really. Give me a second here. I'm psyching the hell out.
You rolled 17, 44, and then whatever you're about to roll for the third roll.
No, Pat. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it smells delicious, and it's got nitroglycerin in it, and everyone's like, "Ooh, can I have some of that?" What have you cooked, Pat? What food ingredients have you actually put in here? They bring out some spices.
All right. I'm assuming they don't have anything else.
Well,
to provide.
He jumps up on this bed while she's dancing.
well, they have.
So-
Alright, you know what?
They have wine. They have some wine that they've broken out. They've got like a jug
Oh!
of wine.
Yo, I have a femur. I'm gonna make bone soup with wine. I'm gonna make fucking onion soup, basically.
Oh, you guys are dwarves now. Bone soup with wine.
Also, I'll point
No, I'm
out
gonna
that
make, like,
a
with a wine
moderate
broth.
dosage of nitroglycerin treats angina.
Amazing. I'm gonna give way more than a moderate dose,
Mangina?
and it's tasteless.
It's a type of chest pain. Carol Shelby, the guy who did the Shelby Cobras, actually was on a nitroglycerin dose for most of his life.
All right, well, I'm gonna double that and then triple it some.
Alright, you got a +10 on your cooking from this. So this is actually like a gourmet meal. This is delicious. This is gonna give everyone who eats it a damn good time if you eat it. The thing is,
Also die.
Pat indicated do not actually consume this.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills. Fuck.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I could really use that help right
And
now.
you actually managed to
If
make
we really
multiple
want to eat
portions
it.
out of this femur. By the way, what was it a femur of?
Oh, it was a human fever.
Oh my god, Pat!
You have an ancient human femur cooked up in this
I'm
bone
pretty sure we
soup.
had some like blam mac and cheese you could have used.
By the
It was
way,
a modern.
I'm
this
not gonna
is
use
some
any of
modern
our food
fucking
on this shit. Are you kidding me?
Shit, I have like 5 MREs on me.
But I made a gourmet fucking meal out of humans, wine, and nitroglycerin.
Let's just say the flavor is explosive.
Stop.
Let's not
Stop.
say that. Never say that.
Yo, this is why we do it, folks. This is why we do it.
Is this why we do it?
I don't know. I'm
So-
having a blast.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've got it all done, and everyone's like, "Wow, mage, that smells great." Oh yeah, and other people down the hall are like, "Hey, you got extra? Can I have some?" And miraculously, you managed to have
Yeah,
like,
it's a
more
vault
than enough.
secret.
They're like, "Oh,
Despite
wow.
only having 2 fish and 3 loaves of bread, Pat was able to feed everyone there.
It just keeps and keeps and keeps.
So she
The
feeds
longer you
everybody.
cook the onions and the femur, the better.
They're like, what kind of femur is that?"
You know, just local flora and fauna.
Yeah.
I
it
only
look-
choose the best.
It looks like maybe a gecko femur. I don't know. It's kind of dissolved.
Yeah,
by
I
now.
think that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's for the marrow, you know, the gooey insides. That's what you really want.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, for sure, the marrow. Yeah.
So I get some like wild onions and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the marrow. What she said. Yeah, the marrow. And everybody's like lining up with their soup bowls. They're like coming to get it. You just ladling it out.
Yeah, everybody gets some.
All right.
And I make sure that my party goes last, and
Yeah.
that there's none left when they get to the, get to the end of the line.
Izzy makes a fuss.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I can cook you something else.
Everyone's
We've
like,
got some
"Oh, wow."
Blamco mac and cheese.
Oh wow, yeah, this is some pretty delicious stuff. Like what? And someone's like, "Oh yeah, wow." Velma says, "Oh, this is hitting my stomach hard. I might need to lie down."
Don't you worry about that. It's
Like, the
hearty
party's
stuff.
just starting.
Now, Pat, you estimate that this will be enough to incapacitate all of them and kill some of them. But alone, it will not. Like the detox, like it will be too mild to kill. How many users did you get on the poisoning?
So I psyched out on all of those things. So I got
Oh,
my
really?
poisoning roll was a 44, and so my
Biological.
I'm
yeah.
assuming yeah. well,
you don't have any
just-
poisoner specific stuff. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it's gonna kill or
Yeah, it's a-
incapacitate everyone in
yeah.
this room, but there will be some survivors if you don't make sure by other means they don't live. You suspect that it's like 10 to 20 minutes before everyone here is conked out. You don't know how they might begin to behave before that happens.
Presumably heart palpitations.
Izzy like takes Velma's hands and starts like brings her to the center of the room and starts dancing with her. She's like, "Come on, the party just started."
Velma's like, no, I need to lie down.
Everyone-
He pulls away.
Everyone pick up-
Pulls her into the little-
I have a plan.
Everyone
Can
pick up
Felix tell a very, very, very boring story?
No, we're dancing. Izzy's like, shut up, old man.
No, hear me out here. If I tell a very, very, very boring story, they'll all think they passed out because of boredom, not poison.
No,
Yeah.
but I want to make
No,
her
I'm
heart
here
race
for it.
so that she fucking dies.
Rhetoric, charisma,
Amazing.
Yeah, so Charlie, what do you do?
I start picking a
Oh.
partner, and I think everyone else should also pick people who seem like they seem a little bit healthier.
All right, you know that Bortubulus's grand constitution appears to be mean he is only mildly disconcerted. Although he does say
yeah.
you got him,
Charlie? Okay, sure.
Bortubulus's
I'm gonna
bowels
forget-
move, and
I would love.
yeah.
Oh, where he's going somewhere?
He's going out to go take a shit because he says Bortubulus's bowels demand.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna make sure. Okay.
Lee, I just want to say real quick that
Mm-hmm.
philosophy has no inherent plus to any checks, so I don't know what you mean by benefiting.
I'll give
from
you a plus
philosophy.
10 for it for having. Okay, but so here's the thing, Charlie. You know that there's a guard tower up there. If you want to murk Bortubulus while he is out towards this area, if he's going where you think he's going, then you'll need to do it like right up against the wall. That being said, you don't know many watchtower guards who are like, oh yes, a man taking a shit, I'm gonna watch that.
True that. So where is he going to take the shit?
He looks like, you see, Indecision 2020, he's oscillating between, like, the greenery and this, like, ruined bit of rubble house. It
I
stinks.
say, hey, I saw a bucket back here.
He's, Bortubulus is like, it is Bortubulus's preference to sit upon a throne. And he heads that way.
You're not gonna make it. There's a bucket right here. And as soon as he gets around the corner, I start fucking his ass up.
Alright.
Oh, whoa, with the silence gun, I hope. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Pat's cooking is fucking his ass up enough, but you can help.
Yeah,
It's just like
Yeah, you see, these guys are, like, passed out after their soup, so,
It's
you
called
know.
pegging, and it's a real sport.
Alright,
Hey,
Charlie, you get the drop
It's a
on them.
sport.
This is a
In
plus...
his state, there's no pegging going on at all.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
They do it in
Oh.
Canada.
Oh, I don't want
Well,
to comment on
I-
what's going on in Paradise Falls and Reno.
Plus 30... Plus 30 modifier. Oh my god. But yeah, so is that your attack? Okay. Okay. So
I can hit him again as well. Can I? This time I'm gonna kick him, and I'd like to overdrive my foot.
oh shit.
Amazing.
Yes. Mighty boot him. Mighty fucking boot him.
What's the? Is it a D4?
Yeah, it's a D4 blood burn. All right.
I don't like it, but hey, you know, c'est la
Yeah.
vie, right?
Yep. And you managed to hit Bortubulus. He's not looking too healthy after that first go around. He doesn't look like he's going to survive much past it. I did not see anything pop up for your macro on the next one.
You did. It's 61, but I think with my bonuses, I still hit.
Oh wait, no, I see it. Yeah, with the bonuses and everything, you still hit, and then you do extra damage from the foot. But basically, like, what happens is you, like, crack his spine on the way down after shooting him in the back of the torso. And it's like a crunchy sound, but stealthy. And he is Bortubing no more.
No.
You're alive, Bortubulus.
Yeah, Lee, is he just going to like bring Velma to the middle of the room, like?
Velma
And just start
resists, like, physically resists, and she's not well enough to get... She doesn't seem well enough to stand.
Is he like holds her up and like pulls her towards the room?
Give me like a strength, agility, combined attribute test to just like drag her.
Okay. Roll this. Saddies. Can I reroll that? Can I psych out on that?
Not normally, no, but in this instance, I'll allow you to.
Okay. I mean, isn't she weak? Can I get like a plus 10?
And she's like a guard.
Plus 5, please?
Sure, I'll give you a +5.
I can't make it.
Some of the people are
Yeah,
beginning to look very sick, and someone's like, "What did you put in that?"
And is
That-
he gonna
don't worry about
That's gonna get their chest filled in with silenced pistol rounds.
Izzy is going to start dancing with her like really, really fast and try to like get her heart rate up.
All right.
No. You see, I'm talking about Old World Blues, not the
Amazing.
DLC, the actual
All right.
philosophical
So,
concept.
give me an expression. Give me a charisma expression to see how. No, agility expression to see how well you dance with Velma if you manage to explode her heart.
Agility expression. Okay. So that number plus that number. Cool. Okay, so it's I think this.
Bruh, we just came here and slaughtered these dudes.
Saddies,
Alright, Izzy, you're like trying to get her to dance so hard her heart explodes. Instead, you sort of like fling her around, she loses her footing, and she smacks her head into this board. There's blood coming out.
It'd be like, oh no, oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yo, Charlie, thank you. You are a real hero.
Fuck else wants to complain about the cooking? They're
like, well,
You
that
are
wasn't
a
very
real
fun.
friend.
These people in here are all doing pretty poorly, and you feel like they are probably, like, most of them will not survive, but of course there's only one way to be sure, or multiple ways to be sure, actually, if we're being real here. But, yeah, I will say,
Oh no, you guys don't look too
You
good.
guys
I'm a
do-
nurse.
you guys do hear 3 sets of footsteps coming from the west, like a casual stroll pace.
Wait, who's this? What?
Who's who?
The first person to complain about the cooking got
This here.
some lead vitamins.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Pat, what are you gonna
For the
do?
lungs.
So have these guys seen, like, this person, like, violently get killed?
Well, these people are like delirious, stroke unconscious, stroke in like severe
Oh, okay.
stages of being poisoned.
Alright, I'm gonna, I guess just...
Everyone in this
Well-
room right now can be considered incapacitated. Whether or not they will survive that, they do not have great odds of doing so. But given
Can we
the
go
number-
around with a knife? Can somebody go around with a knife and just...
Yeah, actually,
Right.
I'm gonna
You will need to.
use one of my needles to inject air into their bloodstreams.
What the fuck? There's such easier ways to do that.
I will say, Mage, unless you have the like,
The oppressing class must be defeated.
unless you have like a relentless talent, like the merciless talent, you are going to take psyche damage for choosing to do that. It will be 1. Because
Yeah.
normally it would be 1d4, but I mean, like, yeah, they had it coming.
These are slavers.
Yeah.
They had it coming.
Justified.
They had it coming.
All right, so
They
Mage,
only have themselves to blame.
all right, so Mage, you are done. Okay, so in this time, Mage, you can inject air into these 4 people's veins.
That's all I needed,
People who
yeah.
are up top, yeah, like Charlie. Do you want to like knife these people? All right, because you're. I mean, like you're.
Wait. There's 3 people coming from what direction?
The west, like through this curtain area.
Is he just like sits on the ground, like cross-legged, and just
Yeah, I
like
guess I gotta help.
pouts as you guys go around and like kill them? She's just sitting there pouting, like with her like hand in her chin in her hand, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
leaning
go
on it.
around kill them, but we need to get those guys in this house before we kill those dudes.
As he's like, just for future reference, this isn't very fun.
It was very fun. That shit made me laugh so hard I saw stars.
All right,
I'm going
so
to
in this
continue my
time-
philosophizing as loud as possible in the hopes
I'm
that they'll
saying-
hear philosophy and
Alright, so
decide not to.
in this time, so Pat injects 4 people. Charlie slashing is faster than getting the air in. I feel. Charlie slashes 5 people. Collins alone remains, who hasn't been like significantly dealt with. And he's next to Felix, but Felix just keeps talking. Felix, do
Jesus Christ, Felix.
you finish this man off as you talk, or?
I mean, I'm not sure I even have the grip strength to strangle a man.
Don't stretch it. You've got. I don't know.
Yeah, I could shoot him with my hunting rifle, but I feel like that'd be quite noticed.
You don't have a knife?
A knife? What do you take me for? Some sort of barbarian? Ooh, I sharpen metal. Irk.
Just fucking put the leg of the chair on his neck and sit on it real hard or something. I don't know. Fuck.
Wow, what the fuck? What is happening today?
Felix, attempt to strength melee plus 30. This is a totally
That's not
Tarantino
gonna happen.
movie.
I'm not gonna even attempt that. No.
This is a Tarantino movie, like in every imaginable way.
A strength
like,
melee plus 30. I'm gonna fail that.
Bro, how are we
Plus 30,
having
it doesn't
fun?
matter. My strength is so shit, and I have no melee.
all right, so
I'm just gonna be like,
Izzy
yeah, I'm gonna
awaits.
keep philosophizing. If someone else wants to deal with this asshole, feel free.
all right,
And he's like, nope, I refuse to help.
Izzy, you hear people coming from the west.
From the west?
Yeah, like through
He's
the,
like, ooh, someone who isn't asleep that I can kill. Or I can fight at
Like,
least.
so like as you're like coming up to the curtain, like Charlie,
Yeah.
Charlie's giving him the boot. Yeah. So some vineyard vanguards are like, so what happens?
Is he's like readying a swing?
Okay, so you're just gonna be ready to like.
she's like kind of crouched down a little bit in like a batter's like position. Like,
Oh, okay, so you're gonna like be around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them says, "Hey, what's cooking?" And the other says, "Smells good." And they like slide open this, and like Charlie's like you cut to the scene where like Charlie's right around the corner, like popping this man's neck. Like there's a little pop sound, and someone's like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
something must be on the old cooker."
Wait, I don't see them.
And yeah, I've yet to do the dynamic lighting because I'm a bad Roll20 GM. And
Oh.
they step inside and they look around. They're like, "What in tar?" And then Izzy, your attack pops.
Yeah, and then Izzy swings.
All right, roll that
Bada
plus
bada.
30 because
Yeah,
this is,
plus 30. Okay, well it just hits then.
yeah. All right, so you deal 7 damage to his lower body.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Were we gonna wait till VT day?
Yeah, I mean we're going to, but then Pat just decided to start killing people, so I guess
All
we're
right,
just
so
doing it at this
you
point.
slap him real hard in the dick, and he's like,
What do you mean
"Ow!"
guys from BT?
And
He's
then
like,
she
"Ow."
swings again? Question mark.
Yeah, the minus 20, but a plus 10 overall because of stuff. Yeah.
Minus plus 20 because I have lightning blows.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's what lightning blows does, huh? I have that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you be able to.
I mean,
melee attack
I'm
on
gonna
the same
stand by the
turn.
fact that lightning blows. It lights forests on fire. It is really bright. It can cause temporary
you
blindness.
put this guy into bleed out, Izzy, and as Collins is finished off by Charlie, and Izzy takes down the lead guy. I'm gonna need everyone's initiative roll at this point in time.
Yeah. And I'm going to remember.
The place.
I'm going to remember this time that I have tactics, so I'm going to roll that after you finish rolling initiative. I do have that this time.
This is, man, I thought we were just gonna like, hang out, talk.
Yeah,
So that we can come
same.
back
I
later?
also thought that, but
The
maybe
plan was
do the
always to
things.
bamboozle these guys once we got inside their nest. Look, you see how hard it would have been to fight our way in here?
Can
Yeah.
I
We
Can
just
I
killed
roll it?
all the guards, almost all of them.
You
tell
know
me?
our
Tell
next
me.
move,
No,
right?
I don't think almost all. I'm gonna say there's at least half. Like that was probably half of them. There's at least double as many in
I
the
don't
place,
know, because
probably.
based on how many like beds there are,
I guess, but it's probably just like a shift thing where like half are always on and half are always off.
well, yeah, but I'm saying we see 5 things that are definitely beds,
Yeah.
and we see at least 10 people. Which even if they're hot,
Some things to
hot
the
bunking can at best be done for 3 a bed.
You can conceivably call these beds.
No, these are the cots. Yeah.
Those are cots. I don't fucking know then. No, also knowingly, even odds his map has any rhyme or reason to the number of people sleeping in it.
Wow, every
Rude.
time I
That's fucked
include
up.
beds, I actually think
Rude.
about it, and literally this entire annex was added on because I was like, oh, even with hot bunking, this whole room with beds wouldn't be enough for how many guards I'm gonna have.
Wait
So
a
I
minute.
have actually thought about this.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, I look forward to dying.
All right, so
As you
All right, there we go. So how many? It's per degrees of success. People you can move, right?
yes, that's how many. Yeah, that's how many people you can move, and how far you can bump is dependent on some stuff. But yeah, so who do you want to move?
So can I take both of these guys and put them below Charlie? Is that possible?
You have to bump adjacently. So what you could do is you could put the 7 and the 8 below Charlie.
I also have tactics, right?
Yeah. So roll,
So I can
roll
roll.
tactics pure skill test minus or plus 10. So you can put both those Vineyard Vanguards down below Charlie.
Yeah. Do I have any more bumps I can do, or no? It's just the two.
How many? It was 2 degrees of success. No, you
I
got
rolled 5 on 30, so
yeah,
one
no,
more.
No. So 30 is a degree, 20 is a degree, 10 is a degree. Actually, yeah, no, that's 30, 20, 10. That's 3 degrees.
So I can I move Charlie one aura?
Nah, that's as up as you're gonna be able to get Charlie. But and Pat doesn't get it. If anybody else has tactics, though, anybody with any points in tactics can roll a tactics pure skill test plus 10 right now.
Saddies.
Right, that's all right. Then it's a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. This Vineyard Vanguard is just overwatching in an entirely different direction, in an entirely different place. I'm gonna say that the building obscures their ability to shoot at this barracks area because otherwise it would break the game to talk about elevation. The roof is steepled or whatever. This Vineyard Vanguard, however, is right outside and says, "What in rude and tootin' tarnation?" And he is going to draw his magnum and fire upon Izzy. That will be a hit. Now,
That's a lot of
how much
damage.
stopping do you have on your lower body?
4.
All right, so that overcomes one of the pen. Shaving his res is rip in half. That leaves 2 rip onto it for a 15 total. You have 5 res. You take 10 damage.
Yikes.
So, pew! I might actually switch to a particular track.
Can you block ranged attacks with
Nope.
shields or no? No, it's only melee, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot block the bullet, unfortunately.
You are not at Iron Man or Captain America. That's his real name, right?
Yeah,
Alright,
Captain America is Iron Man.
Captain Iron Man.
I've never seen them both in the same place before, so maybe.
Yeah,
Iron
I've also
America.
never
Yeah,
seen the
like,
Avengers.
and as this guy goes, oh shit, it draws the magnum and shoots Izzy in the leg. You feel like you're in one of those Western movies. And
Yeah.
Charlie, it is your turn. Bear in mind, you can't just move through this curtain without it impeding you at all. You just can't see through it until you're on the other side.
You might want to grab him and bring him in. Although you're not the type.
I mean,
Yeah,
he already
not really.
shot. It's over.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
Yeah, you already shot it.
That's what I'm
a
saying.
magnum has
Stealth
been
mode over.
discharged.
Sicko mode
I'm going
engaged.
to
There's no stealth anymore. Like
I'm gonna shoot the landmine.
Oh
And then-
shit! That's a
Try
small
to-
target for -10, but you are within close range of your weapon for a +10, evening it out. Yeah. So you want to detonate that grenade or that mine? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see it. That's a hit. Bang, bang. All right. 6 meters. Yeah, catching both of them. 2 psyche damage. Assuming they survive.
God,
they'll
they both
be
go
down
off,
for a
right?
psyche. Yeah, no, they both just that just chained reaction. Bang, bang. Enter the room. It actually shakes and dislodges of the chain link fence wreckage a bit. And there's now just, holes there. And that was quite a bit of damage that they did, wasn't it? Let me just look at this for a second.
I think so.
That was
13 and 12, or
50,
yeah,
like,
because that's rip damage.
25 rip
Yeah,
plus 8 damage.
so that goes against their hard.
Well, I
hits.
guess we've summoned the fucking entire crew.
Yeah.
Well, no, the one who started
I'm
Look
gonna
out and
make-
say, everything exploded. I don't know what happened.
I have a plan.
I'm gonna make an executive decision here and say that there are now 2 jam splashes on the walls, and their boots remain.
Max, I love how your everything just exploded. I don't know what happened. It sounded just like a Donald Trump impression.
Everything exploded. I don't know what happened.
No.
But we need to stop the count.
We do not invoke.
No
we do not
politics,
invoke
no
the
politics,
curse of
I
name
know.
here.
Wait, I'm pretty sure the curtains just get incinerated, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, fool, we gotta get to the radio room and turn off the collars.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I said good point.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
I don't know how far I can move. Let me double check. Boom, boom, boom.
You
Looking
have
at
pretty
my
good movement
feet.
speed, I think.
22. Okay, let's see this. Can't dash. My baby can't dash. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
probably
gonna.
have to go like this.
Yeah, and this
right?
is a very large scrap metal wall, so you'll be good up for cover here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Probably move one more forward if you wanted to.
Nah, I want to keep some cover because this thing is over here, ain't it?
It's not cover? Okay, I don't know. Whatever.
Is it? Let me double check. I can look.
Don't know.
If I was back here, I would have been able to see. Shit, hold on. It's just my screen wasn't zoomed out enough. All right, let me see.
You're fine where you are, I assume.
Well, hold on, wait. Oh shit, where'd you go?
I'm just retracing my steps.
You're right here, right?
This where is that turret?
The tower?
Not turret. Yeah, the tower.
It's right
Up
down
here.
here.
So like you will be in the firing alley of brass Richard balls.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So that is where one of them are. Sorry, let me go back to where I was. Check my 22.
You can go like you can get around this corner if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I think. Just get like.
Can he stand in like this space, Lee?
Yeah, you can have it. That's Does it begin?
Well-
did it begin here? I think it began.
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm where I am. I'm the orange one, so I was right here.
So you could be standing right here. You'd be standing right here, I think.
What? You're not pinging anything, Lee?
My roll 20 is lagging the fuck out, but like basically on the middle left. Yeah, there. So you've attacked. You've moved. That's your turn.
Yes.
All right. It is a Vineyard Vanguard turn. And you hear, "What in Vine Nation?"
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, they have so got to die.
Why do I have sight up here?
Rushes around. Because Lance is probably still. Oh, actually, Lance probably isn't giving him sight. I don't know. It's a
We have like a
farm.
random chunk of sight up here.
It is a farm tech's turn. And he's like, "Oh no, oh no," he says, Knuckles style. And he pops in, and then he pops out of this door, and he looks Charlie like he's making his way for that door, like he's rushing for something in there. It is Titanicus's turn, and you hear his thundering footsteps, and you recall the look
Wonka.
of his face.
Terrifying.
It's a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. Which fucking Vineyard Vanguard is it? So, it's
What
that
is
guy.
their ability bonus, by the way, Lee? The Vineyard Vanguard.
What do you mean?
Shouldn't I go before them?
Oh yes, you should. Shit. Were there other leadership 5? Whatever. Yeah. Point is, you go. You should have been before Titanicus, but whatever. No. Yeah. Take your turn.
Sorry. I'm just gonna run down here. Oh, wait, can I get to this guy? I can't, I think.
Ooh.
Right here.
What's your movement speed?
32.
Then yeah, you can get there, and I assume you stand up in the process, so you're not half movement.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
And
you
then
have
I-
your bloodied
Yeah,
spike
swing.
back. All right, attack. That's a hit. Okay, you hit him. He doesn't really look like he's armored. He's more of a technical guy. You hit him in his lower body, so you just pop him in the leg. A spike at the end of your baseball bat enters him, and he screams out a horrible cry of pain and anguish. And you drop him precisely to 0, so he falls unconscious.
Pug.
Guess,
Turn.
guess
Whoa,
he gets,
wait.
like, masked
Wow,
now.
whoa, why'd you kill that guy?
It's just like I didn't kill him. He's fine. He's like, wasn't much of a challenge. Though.
I think we were supposed to save him.
So he clarify. He's not wearing a bomb collar.
Oh, can I have that mask?
If you
It's
get
just
on
like-
your turn, you guys hear people like rushing from around this corner, so it sounds like people are coming to secure this shed.
He's like, wasn't much of a challenge though. Oh God.
Sure.
you
Oh
okay?
god, I'm sorry y'all heard that. Drink went down the rug hole.
It's all, oh,
I
so
unlucky.
that's terrible
understand
what
that
happened.
feeling.
Oh, vodka burn.
No.
And that
no
happened
vodka.
once when I accidentally shat in a puddle of vodka.
Alright, Felix, it is your turn. The shooting has started. It's like the screen is shaking and the faint white is glowing as like explosions and bullets and like your generic NPC bark lines like die get shouted. What are you doing?
Well,
Crouching in the corner?
I wrap up my philosophy lecture real quick, and then are these murder holes here in the north wall that I see?
Yeah, they're more murder windows. I realize I didn't light layer it properly to give a view. Allow me to fix that.
Because what I want to do,
Only if you
in
stop.
theory, is get up on there, and if I can angle it properly, I don't know if it's possible based on your conception of the map, but try to shoot at the guy in the guard tower through the murder hole.
Sure. I'm gonna. Yes, he's going to enjoy the defense of the floor of the tower and the sandbags. So this is going to be a -30 to your shot, but you can attempt it.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway because science.
That's a way to do things, yeah.
Pog.
That is a crit.
All right. Roll me your additional damage die, sir. An additional D12. All right. Yeah, it's very good that you got before Richard Brash Richard Balls, because yeah, having the enemy wreck you with a sniper rifle is not quite the same euphoria. So.
Oh yeah, I mean I understand the sniper rifle is a privilege to be solely enjoyed by one Felix Bennett.
5, 7, 8. So it comes down to an 8 and 8, 16. You fucking shoot him and he falls forward out of the tower and cracks his fucking neck.
No, he had brass sticking balls.
As
Oh,
he,
God, I
as he
remember that
does,
scene.
you hear his balls like jingle jangle a little on the way down.
You hear his balls
Oh,
fucking
no.
cave in.
I got
They make a
balls.
dent in the earth because they're so fucking heavy. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I got balls that jingle, jangle, jingle, 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 as I go dying merrily along.
Alright.
Jingle, jangle.
I don't like you.
It is presently your
Okay.
turn. What are you gonna do?
So,
Bear in mind, your current position, like you can see like into these like holes and such.
I can, yeah, so, well, I can't see actually, oh wait, maybe I can. Alright, okay. So I'm seeing that there's nobody for me to easily target in here, and I've already kind of made that move, so, like, I'm not gonna be bullshit and say I didn't do that. So, I'm gonna, I guess, just continue collecting the, what do these guys have?
Okay, so you find that there are between them X3 lever repeaters, X1 hunting rifle, and X4 magnums.
I get one of the blankets, toss them all in, tie the blanket up on a stick.
Okay, are you going to end your turn where you are? Like you moved up, that's where you are?
I'm gonna end my turn over here, drinking my my murderous rampage away.
Okay. It is Monty Zoomah's turn.
It's like right here, actually.
Hoopst?
Monty Zoomah, duh.
Yeah. Yagoon.
You hear somebody come over some sort of loudspeaker screaming, I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're working for those two hands bastards. And when I send you to hell, just know they'll be right behind you. You picked the wrong man to fuck with.
Is he just yells out, nah,
We could just leave.
no,
No, we gotta
no,
do
no,
So,
no.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so that's Monty Zoomah's. Monty Zoomah, that is more or less his turn, but Monty Zoomah is going to get, as long as he is at his control console and his stuff is being broadcasted from this tower, he's going to get 2 commands. This Vineyard Vanguard, he's going to move up to this corner off the basis of him telling his men to move up.
You should do that too, Pat.
It
You know
is
you
a
can do
Vineyard.
that.
It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. Which fucking Vineyard Vanguard's turn is it? Zoom all
Isn't
the-
it?
Is he just dead or sitting near the front? I don't know.
Vanguard is a Titanicus. Vanguard. Oh yeah, no wait, it's that tower guy. Yeah, he's gonna leave position a little.
Fuck, my bad.
Okay,
Again?
Charlie, it is your
No.
turn.
Oh, you poor
I'm trying
man.
to get it out. Just trying to get it out.
Alright,
Uh,
Charlie, it's your turn. I was like pre-game. I was like rushing to get this stuff done. Like they didn't have stats. Like we didn't stream before there were like stats or buttons for any of these NPCs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like it was down to the wire. Well, I'm thinking it's gonna turn out to be just the right chunk of size of content.
What's this?
That is the
Yeah,
Interdose.
you definitely chose the right map to make.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Wow.
Hi.
Should I practice on stream during our break?
Sure. We have some music going, but
Oh, right, true. I'll just mute them.
I to the nimble that I'm the lord of the game. I rule this empire. I am the god of hellfire. The game. I thought we'd provide new trombones from the tower. I don't know the words.
What?
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 I still can't get over the fact that we just kind of walked into that lodge and killed everyone there. It's some good
I
shit.
mean, yeah, and then you decide, hey, instead of helping with the further fight, I'm just gonna wrap all the guns up in a bag for some reason.
I mean, look, I made a dumb
I did a murder
decision.
hole. I could have kept philosophizing, but I murdered in a hole.
I was gonna do that, but there was no one in my hole to murder. So I walked back up, gathered all the guns, and took a shot of whiskey.
I mean, you could have like overwatched to the west through the murder.
I could have. Well,
But
she has
at
gone
the end
up
of the day-
in tactic. She's not.
You did what
gone
you
up
did, and I'm never gonna super criticize anyone for doing some random bullshit in the middle of combat. Given that during one game, during the entire like final boss fight of the first arc, I didn't fight the boss at all. I just talked to them while the rest of the party was fighting.
I think I remember that.
You weren't there, so that's unlikely.
No, different
Um,
person then. Because I do seem to recall that happening recently.
I mean, I've done stuff like that since, but effectively, the boss was an
Okay,
ice
didn't you-
queen who
Did you
was
literally
fighting
do
with.
this last
the-
Sunday?
I might have. I don't know. I don't even remember what I did last Sunday.
You did this
Well,
on Sunday. Somebody did this on Sunday. Maybe it was James. It
The
was
boss
James,
was
never
an ice queen who was fighting against the king of the kingdom we were in, and she was like, "The king is a vampire. He's terrible. I'm trying to defeat him." And I was like, "That actually makes a lot of sense. Maybe we should stop fighting her." And so I refused to attack her the entire fight because I thought she was right, and turns out she totally fucking was.
Amazing.
And then after we killed her, we went there and the guy was like, "Oh, thank you. By the way, don't bring any garlic near me." And we are like, "Okay, whatever," and just fucked off.
Marvelous. It sounds like a Madeline campaign.
It was actually a new
Okay.
campaign, but
Yeah, JK, she's a lot more subtle.
I mean, it was pretty subtle. I didn't really have it. It's just there was hints, but I didn't really put it together until the final boss was like, "Hey."
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
What?
Putin
What?
is stepping down in January.
What?
It looks like he's probably...
Yeah,
something like
I'm not surprised because just yesterday or earlier today they passed the law saying that former Russian presidents are immune from prosecution for lifetime. Why would they pass that law if Putin wasn't going to benefit from it?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
Yeah, I think he has Parkinson's, is what people are saying is his scuttlebutt. Which
Ah.
actually breaks the trend of,
They are
like,
parents.
bad things that don't happen to bad people.
What's the heir apparent? Who's the heir apparent?
They said that they're gonna, they had basically announced an announcement. They said in January they're gonna say some shit about, like, what the process is gonna be like and who's gonna replace them.
Well, aren't they going to say something like, "The process will be a democratic election and make the best man win"? Wink,
No.
wink.
I mean, I assume that they're going to, like, have, like, fill in, like, yeah, I mean, they're still gonna run their election. But, Raptor Bite, hello, thank you for the sub. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
Raptor Bite
you
named-
are the best sub, number one.
Number one. Thank you,
Truly,
Dylan.
truly. I'm gonna
Unless
get a
there's
drink
anyone
before-
else who is a sub in this chat, in which case you are number one. You're all number one. I want this message to go out to each and every one of you individually. You are number one. Hey, do. You are number one. Hey.
So I hope you guys are
I'm
enjoying
glad you
this.
appreciated it.
This map started out as a 42 by 42 and just kept expanding.
Ah, like America. I see. People in the 1800s had a tough time.
The 1800s. Yeah, no, it was a shit period of time.
Because I'm drinking a drink straight out of that time period, and it's not as good as the modern version. It's way easier, though. It's so
Yeah.
much easier to make.
Prohibition really revolutionized cocktails.
To a degree, yes. Although there was a lot of shortly before Prohibition, there were some really insane cocktails. Like 10 ingredient, 15 step, light it on fire, motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
I mean, but back then they actually cared about the quality of the alcohol. And now it's all about the shit that you put in it.
Yeah, it was. They
Alcohol?
were all very high proof cocktails beforehand. They'll be like, "Oh, here's a liquor with some flavor," or "Here's multiple liquors."
Is Rainbow back?
Liquor? I hardly know her.
Oh my god.
I'll drink.
Yeah,
tonight.
I made the whole time.
Not me.
That's not gonna stop me.
I've been here,
Dang,
like,
Rainbow
whole
said don't call it a comeback. I was here the whole time.
I was. I was just muted because I was practicing.
Don't call it a comeback if you get most of it on my ass.
Well played. We are all
That
the
was-
corniest shit tonight.
Well, I'm mostly just trying to make Greg uncomfortable.
Wow, inappropriate.
That's
Inappropriate.
very hard.
Do not do that.
Just like me.
Stop.
Inappropriate. Alright, moving right
It's a
on.
little bit inappropriate, but I also figure there's no way in hell I'm gonna upset Rainbow or Pat with nude commentary.
I mean,
Rec was in the same fucking
Alright.
game that Lee
Movie
and I
shot.
were in.
Farm
Or
tech.
that I was
Farm tech.
hosting and
Moving
I met Lee
along.
in.
Doesn't have a turn. Is down. Izzy, turn.
my turn. Yeah. Man. What do I do? Nobody ever gave me a freaking stim pack, so I can't stim pack this man.
Charlie, do you have any stim packs that are
Well,
like on you?
unfortunately, we're all quite a distance from you.
Hold on, like Greg, does Charlie have stim packs on him?
I do have a stim pack on me.
Would Izzy conceivably like know that?
I
Yeah,
don't think she would even be thinking about that, though, is the thing.
I mean,
Hey, how, like, sturdy does this tower seem?
This tower? It looks like several of the beams surrounding it are somewhat rusty.
I don't know. Easy just breaks things. I'm just considering it.
It is kind of the thing I think we're trying to use to get a release signal going.
Well, Izzy's just gonna come over here and hit this guy then.
Alright, give me that melee attack.
That seems like the Izzy thing
You're
to
out
do.
here by the bottling hut.
Ooh, a crit!
Give me that extra damage. Yeah, that is a fucking home run. What the fuck?
Marvelous.
Okay. To the upper body. 5,
Saddy.
8,
The fucking crits this combat, man.
13, 4, overcomes the hardness, down at 0. Bonk.
Wow! Merciless Izzy.
Alright,
I still have like 10 meters of movement, by the way.
Alright, you can split move and shoot. Where you want to go?
I don't know, just go past them. See what's over here.
Okay.
Lee.
Alright, so,
Corner?
you want to step out around that corner?
No.
Okay, well, you
I wanna
proc
peek
an
around
you,
it.
you proc an Overwatch. You're gonna
I
have
just
cover.
like peek the corner, right? Yeah, but with cover? Yeah, okay.
Alright, yeah. So, even with like minus 20 cover, he's gonna be hitting you.
Oh, I'm just down.
I
think I'm just down.
What is the hardness on your upper body? What is the stopping on your upper body?
5?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, that's good. That's good. That takes out almost all of his rip. So that's 15 damage. Minus 5, 10. You're up at 3.
Oh,
But you,
yeah.
you do peek around the corner and get a hard bullet, and your blood spews across the glassary as the bullet flies through and breaks bottles. Thing, ting, ting, ting.
I'm gonna step back then. So that was like the. Oh no, I guess I just end here.
Yeah. All right. So that's the Izzy turn. The Tizzy, if you will. It is the Titanicus turn now.
we won't.
We will not. Okay. Titanicus sees that she is going down, and he is going to use the machinery as cover as he advances. It's a Vineyard Vanguard turn.
Lee,
Yeah?
Lee, please change the fucking song.
Oh my god, fuck. I just realized
Yeah.
I let that play the whole time. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
you.
god.
Speaking specifically.
Alright, that boy is down. Yeah, alright, so that Vineyard Vanguard is down. I'm moving the turn tracker. It's a different Vineyard Vanguard's turn. He is going to remain on Overwatch. It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. Fuck are you, motherfucker?
That's the guy I just knocked down.
That's for me to know and you to find out, Batman.
Oh my god. Riddler Arc 1. Yeah, this guy. Well, then what was
The
this
friend.
I'll
Riddler,
suck it even
Batman.
laugh.
one? Yeah, him. Okay. It is Felix's turn.
Maybe.
Wait, what was that?
Well,
Why I had a whoopee sound. I had a
Was it
whoopee
friend
sound.
Kate? That was.
Hollywood Games, thank you for the raid! No, I found him.
Okay.
I am what we call a target for
Followers-
environment.
Followers get to name generic NPCs if you'd like, but yeah, we're in Fallout and there's a shootout across this vineyard. Felix, yes, you are in target-rich environment, although you're presently not. Really.
I said target poor, actually.
Yeah, because you're aimed on this azimuth, and you don't really have any targets. You've cleaned that dude out.
I literally see no enemy people. I mean, I'm gonna poke my head out like here.
All right, you see somebody who's
I see a person.
You see Titanicus down in cover.
Hello.
Yeah, on the far side of that pumpery, and yeah,
All
I think
right,
that's about the only
I want
target
to
you'll
shoot
need
at
on.
them. I will use the corpse as a place to prop my gun.
Okay, so you wanna... Alright, so you would like to drop to crouch? Or I guess prone.
I
if you
didn't
wanna
state
prop-
this earlier. I mean, you feel free to say this is unfair, but I imagined I was already crouched through the murder hole. Feel free to
Sure, yeah,
say
so
no, the murder holes are at
you
standing
come
height.
over here. I think to fire... I think to put your gun up on the corpse, you're gonna have to be prone. But you can change stance once you're there.
All right.
And yeah, you wanna give me your shot? It's gonna
Yes,
be,
I
It's
do.
gonna be a minus 30 for all this cover.
Well, unfortunately, I miss.
Okay, so you put a hole
Greg,
in
it's not
this
done.
apparatus, and liquid begins to kersplat all over, and then rain on the machinery, and then there's like little spark sounds, and you see that the things are not going well over there for that whole apparatus. And in fact, it's beginning to maybe even smoke a little, maybe a little misty.
You're gonna kill the
Alright.
fungus people.
Oh god, here we go.
Well,
All right.
now I need to listen to
So,
the
Bobby Darin.
you know me.
In 1990, Bobby Darin was inducted into the Hollywood Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alongside singer and close friend Paul Anka, who was announcing the honor. In 1999, he was also voted into Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Paul Anka's Canadian.
So that's
How dare you slander Paul Anka like this?
What do you mean?
Rainbow is Canadian. She's like, oh, it's Canadian. Amazing. Canadian spotting moment. All right. So, Mage, it's your turn.
Marvelous.
Your dear
So,
companion, Charlie, is presently losing some vital fluids on the ground outside. What's your movement speed?
That's a move and another move. That's
Okay,
that's
so that's
all the
44
moves.
meters. Okay, so your whole turn is spent
Yes.
reaching Charlie's side. But you managed to succeed in it.
There's no chance in hell I could pull out my stim pack, is there?
And use it? No.
I had to drop my bag of guns and shit, but okay.
Yeah, no. So you'll be able to.
All right,
do it on
I'll
your
pull it
turn.
out then, and I'll just have it
Yeah.
timed.
All right. So that's your turn. All right.
Yeah, I can't do much more.
All right. Monty Zoomah is going to say, "Return fire," and actually, he doesn't roll to do this. He just tells them to. So this guy is going to fire his lever repeater in Felix's direction. Felix is prone behind a corpse, and there's a wall angle in addition to all the other shit between them. So this isn't going to be like a great shot for him. He is actually going to narrowly miss it, but the bullet ticks the window, the doorway near you. Only the many.
If there's one thing I know, it's that hiding behind a corpse will always save you.
Weird champ.
That's not.
So yeah, Montezuma is also going to give an order to one of his people behind him, and he's like, "Go peek out the window." And yeah, Izzy, you hear like maybe like a door opening somewhere in the building, And Mage, you're like going through your medical things. You're like maybe like thinking, okay, just keep calm. You're combat medic. You've done this 1,000 times before. Everything is fine. And then this guy steps up to this window, and he sees you, and he just sort of like whips out a gun and pops it, and he misses you broadly with a metallic ting against the wall behind you, although he is going to join the initiative order at 1 for the next go round.
I say, I'm just a cook!
Amazing. So that's Monty Zoomah's turn. It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. Is that Vineyard Vanguard up and about, or is he having himself about?
I thought that he was dead for like a couple rounds now.
Pretty sure that's one of the
No, this is a tower guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Izzy, I would say right now, Izzy, where you're standing, he cannot see you, so you don't know what he does. Because you can see him. Charlie bleeds out once more to -2. Is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. He dead. Well, he's unconscious actually. Farm Tech also unconscious actually. Izzy, it is your turn.
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. Izzy's gonna come over here. She heard the shot, right?
She heard it. Yeah, absolutely.
She's gonna run up here and like jump, grab the top of the windowsill, and then just like swing her legs in like through the windowsill,
Oh,
and
fucking
like
amazing.
and just like tackle this guy.
Agility,
man.
strength, bat.
Okay.
And by the way, lined up with you see a dude sitting
Got
on a
him.
computer who may well be Monty Zoomah. Yeah, so like you hop in, you smash this guy in the face, and the two of you tumble and wind up on the bed.
Literally sitting on his bed.
Hello?
Amazing.
Hello. Yeah. So it
Does
is.
that deal an amount of damage or?
Yeah.
Can
you
she,
roll me
as
D4
a
plus,
free
give
action?
me a D4 plus strength.
Pat, stop being lewd.
Yeah, this is a good. This is my good
8.
C5 stream.
8.
All right, what's your strength
Can
bonus?
she crush his
4?
face
8.
with
Like
her
plus
thigh?
4. Like
Okay,
8.
yeah. So
you
you deal 5 damage actually just by the power of the thigh. All right, so that's Izzy's turn.
Oh, does that take my whole turn? Okay, that's a half action.
wait, hold
That's
on.
fine. That's fine.
Well, so you have to move, and then you had to, yeah.
Jump. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say actually though, he will take a D4 psyche damage, because I will consider that a charge.
Pause.
That's appropriate.
It is Titanicus's
I'm also like
turn.
currently grappling him, right? Like I'm sitting on him, right? So.
Yeah, you got him. He's
Okay.
grabbed.
Okay. He's got to like do something to
He's
get out,
pinned.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
he's gonna have to spend some action economy trying to get free.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
He's gotta
Titanicus's
do
turn
something
again.
to
I've
get
seen a
out.
couple documentaries about that kind of action economy.
Alright, to establish this, due to, we're gonna count it out here and be formal because this might be Felix's life right here. So those obstructions together, a -10, so overall -40. He's gonna aim into his scope for a +15. He's -25 right now. Everyone remember this, -25.
-25. Oh fuck.
Jesus.
Well, good thing you remembered that number.
What, so Max, what is the hardness on your, what is the stopping on your upper body?
The stopping on my upper body is 2.
So irrelevant.
For the
All
first
right.
time in any Ada game ever, the answer isn't nothing.
Alright, so 1, so 10, so,
Oh boy.
is there something I'm
Felix?
failing to calculate? Is there something that I'm failing to calculate?
The funny thing is, I finally put on armor.
Is
doesn't
there
make a
anybody in
fucking
the audience
difference.
that isn't us?
Are there any dangers to go
I'll go
over
first.
here?
Dangers
We
go
have,
first. Holy shit.
If you have a
I'm
dangerous
not
one alone and you're
right
watching,
now.
please help us out.
Ah.
the issue is, you die when you pass beyond -5. So that is an instantaneous, one of several potential instantaneous deaths of Felix Bennett.
I think it's the third, if I'm count is correct. The last one being last episode.
The only thing I could possibly give you is to say that the bullet went through the corpse, and
Oh yeah,
thus-
right. Did we take the corpse into account?
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what plot stuff you have going on for Felix. I, as a person, won't feel terribly insulted if he dies. I can make another character, but I also understand that there's a narrative going on.
Here's the thing. If I say you gain a stopping from this corpse, and you're at -5, what happens is your turn comes up before mages, and then you die.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
I don't know what to do here, but fuck me.
I mean, you know,
you're not having a good day. You're having a very bad day.
Well, based on the red X over myself, I would say it's not only a very bad day, but the final day.
It's the bullet enters his shoulder, and a lot of his blood is now on the ground. I just heard a bloop bloop sound. Thank you for the follow, Bithrop.
If you want to name my corpse, Bithrop, the gravestone epithet is actually up for grabs right now.
So this is Vineyard Vanguard.
Yeah, Felix needs some help.
Vineyard Vanguard holds his position. Felix Bennett, it would be your turn. Yet more blood just gushes out of Felix's shoulder. He's having a bad time. He's having a very bad time.
Oh, this is unfortunate. I thought I would go, legitimately, I thought I would go by turning into a werewolf. I thought that's how I would end.
Mage, you're here. Felix is there. You are here. Charlie is here, also bleeding out. You have the stim pack in hand. You want to, like, slap Charlie and then move towards Felix?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Alright, so now stim packs heal 9 or 7?
Fuck if I know.
9, I thought.
I think 9, okay. So that puts Charlie up at 7.
Good thing I have that on hand, and I've got another one.
Mage, you wanna thank you for the subscription? Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Subscribe.
Woo! Thank you so much.
Shit,
so that's 30. That's a 30-meter move. How many meters do you have to move?
22.
All right, where do you want to end? Where do you want to go and end your turn?
I mean, I guess just in the doorway, maybe here. Or wait, well, actually, where was he shot from?
I mean, you didn't see it. You just heard a crack, and now he's down. But you saw him shooting out the door. You can assume the closest you could get is like the pockmark line.
Wait a second.
No,
wait a second. Wait a second. Holy shit, Lee.
That's so funny.
Yeah, what's up?
Lee. Lee.
Wait, look at this fucking duel going on in chat. Hello.
Lee.
I'm better than Bishop. No, you're not.
Lee.
Highlight my message. Fuck you, Bishop. You fucking copycat.
What's the action economy to switch weapons?
You have a fast action?
I have a stim pack shooter.
Oh, right, yeah, you do.
I was just thinking, damn, we should have gotten that. I thought we didn't get it.
I have it.
Alright,
I just don't use
so
it.
you want a fast action draw and shoot at Felix?
Yes,
okay.
please.
What's the range on it?
I don't have any of that input.
Alright, just roll me a perception-based shot. Like, your 10mm pistol is fine.
Let me hit my varmint rifle and pray to God.
Okay, so you fire a stim pack and it roll me a luck.
Eventually you just can't fight the dice anymore, guys. Eventually the dice win, unfortunately.
God, the dice really don't fucking like Felix, I think is the answer.
Wait, is it a D20 or a D10?
D10. D10 plus whatever your luck score is.
Yeah.
Okay, 1d10 plus. Let's go check my character out real quick.
Could it be plus 9. Felix's luck?
No.
So you shoot and successfully inject the stim pack into the corpse.
No.
That's about your turn. It is a farm tech's turn. In the window, he's going to try and grapple with Izzy. He is not very strong though, so he mostly sort of makes a very pathetic sound, and then he tries again.
Is it like contested or?
This one will be, but the first one just wasn't even high enough.
So just roll back.
Melee.
Strength melee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, you need my target number or just?
Yeah. His was
Oh, it's like degrees of success.
yeah, it's 2 degrees of success. It's 2 degrees of success. He got 1 DOS.
Got 8.
Yeah. Yeah. He in fact suffocates a little as he struggles. Yeah. So that is the farm tech enjoying the POV. It is Montezuma's turn. Montezuma is going to stand up at his desk. He draws something and gets it into his hand. And you
How
don't
good
see
is
what
he
it
at art?
is, and he moves here, opening a door in the process. So it sounds like there's like pitter patter of movement, and another person is going to come in and enter the room, and he's going to attempt to give you that sweet stun prod.
Oh,
That is going to be a hit.
can I block it?
Yes, because you are always assumed to be having the block stance.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
lay him on. Sorry, I mean the macro should be changed. Just 9 quality left, but
That's fine. Fuck me. I narrowly put the wrong thing to bring up what I need. Did you just like handedly? How well did you do on that block?
yeah. So that's 4 degrees of success. So
He didn't.
how
get
many how many DOS did they get?
He got like 1 or 2. I will say this.
Okay.
You do hold up your metal shield to his like little shock thing.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Roll me a d10. Alright, you do take a little pip of electrical damage as it courses through the metal into your arm.
Unlucky.
So that is Montezuma and Ko's turn. This guy is also going to get popped out into his own turn on the turn order at 2. And it is going to be Vineyard Vanguard's turn. The Vineyard Vanguard keeps his overwatch. Charlie, it is presently your turn. You see your fellow ghouls in a bad way. The shack to the south, the door is closed. What are you going to do?
Don't inject the nanites! Charlie, save Calvin!
Who the fuck is Calvin?
Yeah.
You've never seen iRobot? You guys are all uncultured swine. Ugh.
Wow.
I've read
Says
Jedi,
the woman
which
who
is
has seen
completely unrelated, but
literally
good.
says the woman who has literally seen nothing ever. Shush.
That's true.
I want to pop this bad boy open.
It is locked. Give me that lock picking.
Yep.
You're not gonna save your dying friend? Holy shit.
You are able to do it.
It pops
I'm not a
open
doctor.
quickly,
Hmm.
and you see within, standing in front of a power generator, some scrappy power armor.
Anyone in it?
Nope.
Is there anything in this
Yeah,
room?
we are so
Let's see
fucked.
it. No one's in that power armor?
Nobody is presently in that power armor. The thing is, your
That's
action economy, you've moved, you have activated move, you've activated open. Mounting the power armor is half action, so you can get up to it, but you can't get in it yet. You also see the controls to send the code that would deactivate the bomb collars.
I'm gonna get here first. I don't think I can activate that button yet, can I? It's just a button.
So you have to enter a code. You have to like bring up a console.
Oh,
enter a code.
okay.
It's not locked out or anything, but it's gonna be like a little bit of work. So that's
Gotcha.
your turn. Alright.
Yes.
Izzy, you are like pinning this man to the bed.
Yeah.
And the second is trying to like give you a little electrical
Like-
shock.
So can I like reach this guy with my bat?
Yeah, you can melee attack him.
Okay, I'm just gonna swing at that guy instead. Ah, sad. Can I reroll that to keep the damage if I hit? Can I psych that
Yes.
out?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Don't roll a 4. Don't roll a 4. Don't roll a 4. Let's get it. Okay.
Mm.
Amazing.
Yeah. So okay. So that instead. Okay, I still hit, but take a condition damage.
You
but-
put a spike through his skull with a terrible cracking sound. You finish gauge this motherfucker, and he drops dead and head foaming, gas mask ruined, to the ground.
Yeah, and then can I just like crush this guy's head under me? Just full thigh crush.
Yeah, it'll be a strength melee -20.
Okay, -20 for repeat or
yeah,
-10 then with right.
Yeah. With lightning
Okay.
blows.
So
So like a YouTube video starts, but instead of a watermelon, it's a very different scenario this time.
That's like 7 degrees of success. No, 6.
All right.
No. What am I saying? Only 5. Sorry.
All right. Roll me like a D4 plus your strength bonus.
Again, okay. 6.
Okay. And then we're gonna add some degrees of success here, and you hear a terrible cracking sound.
Izzy like hops off afterwards.
You don't have the action counter for that.
True. Never mind.
Some things take time.
She just like lays down in the bed for a second, like heaving.
Yeah. All right. So that's Izzy's turn. It is Titanicus, the party killer's turn.
True. Good.
Titanicus, the killer of worlds. The fucking people in this place, man.
They're terrifying. They do like 15 damage a shot, and their names are Betulius or whatever. And
yeah, so he's gonna move up to here.
Him again? I actually already forgot. It's sad.
I think he's actually gonna move like all the way up to here, but that is going to be his turn. It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. Who is up in the tower? He stays there. Felix, it is your turn. More of your blood gets out.
I dream of a time when grass was green and the sky was blue.
Mage, it is presently your turn. Titanicus lies between you and your fallen comrade.
What's the charge?
It does a D4 psyche damage if you hit. And it lets you, like...
What would it be to, like, football carry a fucking, stim pack? Past this guy, bash him in the shoulder as I run towards Felix. Is any of this even remotely possible?
I don't understand what you're at. Why do you want to hold? You want to hold a syringe like it's a football? I am struggling to picture this.
I want to run past him. I want to.
Oh, you can just run past. You can just run past him. He has a gun in his hand.
Yeah.
And you can also move like this. So if you
got.
Oh,
he's like gun in his hand. Wait, if he has a gun in his hand, she can just do this, can't she?
Yeah. So it comes down to what is your movement speed?
Not that much, so I'm here at the end of my turn.
So that's your turn. All right, is Monty?
And I'm
Wait, where did you
shoot Felix up.
All right. All right, so that's your turn.
I mean, can I dive into here? Like, do I have to be standing up?
Why would you?
You could be like laying down if you want.
For very obvious reasons.
All right. So
yeah, I want to be
the Vineyard Vanguard's turn. No, it's Montezuma's turn. Montezuma, hearing everything that he's heard, they say, Izzy, you hear the familiar sound that a plasma rifle makes when somebody goes woo and turns it like on and up and has it ready to fire.
Oof.
It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. They are a person in a tower. Charlie, it is presently your turn. It is a half action to send the signal that will deactivate the bomb collars.
I'm looking for when the bomb collars deactivate, you just hear a row.
And then I hop in the power armor.
Alright. Half action, half action. I'm assuming you don't have the operate trait, or do you?
Oh.
It's fine if you
Operator,
don't.
yeah.
You can still wear it. It's just that like some of the stuff you do with it won't like you'll be having your like if you have to make a piloting roll basically with the power armor, it'll be half.
A what roll?
Like a combined perception agility roll, which is like drive it
Oh
or something.
shit!
Yes, you hop
Oh,
in.
to drive or something?
Yeah.
Basically, you get negatives if
Yeah,
you don't
so,
have the trait.
and yeah, you hear a clicking
Will
sound.
it hurt my shooting?
Hmm?
Will it hurt my shooting?
It hurts pretty much everything, I think, doing it, right?
Oh, shit. By how much?
Half, right?
I can check the particulars on that, but for the moment, that's your turn. You hop
Yeah.
in the armor.
Yep.
But
It's better than one of them having it, to be honest.
yeah. So Rainbow.
Yeah.
It is
Oh, it's my turn,
Izzy's
yeah.
turn.
Alright.
Izzy
So
gonna do?
so I heard like the rifle like right out here, right?
Yeah, it's like out and around that corner, and you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
do anything other than flick it on. You didn't hear any movement or anything.
Yeah.
So he could
Can
be
I-
overwatching.
Can I? So I have a couple grenades on me, right?
Oh fuck yes.
Can I like bank shot a grenade here, like
you-
against the wall,
can you-
like
can you
in this
bounce
way?
it?
Like,
Can you bounce it?
Yeah. can I
That
can I
seems
like
pretty-
can I throw it like here and then like bank shot it in? You know?
You can. It will be. It'll be a -30 on the roll, and
Can
if
I
it goes
just
poorly,
like
can
reach my arm out around the corner and toss it? And like just toss it in?
You'll still trigger the Overwatch, but you'll like it'll be like a -40 to hit you.
Decent odds. Worst case scenario, you lose a hand. We can replace that.
No, worst case scenario, I die instantly.
Well,
Fuck
I mean,
it.
maybe.
Izzy ain't no bitch. She's gonna peek the corner and toss the grenade around the corner.
All right.
So yeah, I peek the corner and then chuck the grenade
Wants to be
like down this hallway, like around this corner, down this hallway.
All right. A plasma blob goes boom past you, and then you toss the grenade. Just give me your range, your agility marksmanship.
Yeah,
To pop a grenade right into that fucking
So
porcelain throne room.
Patties. Can I psych it out? Man. I'm gonna psych it out.
All right.
Good
give me
God.
D4. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So you yeah. Like, don't worry. I'm gonna find out what happens to you. It's gonna be. Don't worry. I'm gonna take good care of you. Give me that.
No.
You get to reroll. You get to reroll. You get to reroll. Oh, it hits. It hits. And now give me the damage for whatever type of grenade it was.
It was a frag grenade. Heck, I'm so sorry. I did not write it down. Give me 1 sec to look for it.
Sure. Give me 1 second to look up the thing that happens when you run out of psychic.
It is in the regular weapons, right? Weapon list data. Okay.
So anyway, a grenade goes pop, and there's like the ripping, like popping sound of porcelain just getting ripped apart because you like sink it right next to a tub and a toilet. Also the cracking of bed frames, the bending of pipes, general snapping and popping sounds.
Why can I not find this? Where's the grenade? What? Oh, here we go. Okay, frag grenade. A d6 damage and 3d8 rip. Okay.
Damn,
So
that's a lot.
1d6 damage and 3d8 rip.
I will also roll 4d4 for the shrapnel of the porcelain going everywhere.
Okay.
Amazing! Yo.
That's a lot of damage.
So 4, 7, 8. 4 damage, 7 rip, 8 shrapnel. Whatever the 8
Alright,
shrapnel does.
So
And does 2 psyche, if that matters.
I think his psyche's on the floor.
Yeah.
And wall.
So,
So is mine though, so you know.
all right. So.
Yeah, yours isn't quite as
You
widespread
hear
as
him
his.
make an audible like sound of pain, but it sounds like he's still alive.
Heck.
Damn.
And meanwhile, you get to roll me a d10.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Ah.
That's
Now, good news. Good news. You're panicking, and you will gain 1 psyche in 1 d10 rounds. Roll me a d10.
10.
Okay, so in 3 rounds. So basically, what happens is you like hop back on the bed and begin to hyperventilate. And in 3 rounds, you will go back up to 1 psyche.
Okay.
It is Titanicus's turn. Titanicus is gonna make for the door. He's going to see that Charlie's in the power armor. He's gonna be like, "What in tarnation?" He's gonna fire upon you. Now, that literally like tinks off of the armor of the power armor. It is
Amazing.
the Vanguard's turn. There in a tower, I'm pretty sure. It is Felix Bennett's turn. Felix, you're having a bad time. Even if Felix had been at like -5,
I go
he'd be dead.
splurt.
Mage, you see Felix. Oh, sounds like she's getting an alert. What's up?
I don't know. Some fucking Amber Alert. What the hell does Amber Alert even mean? Somebody got kidnapped?
I mean, there's a child
I don't
who's
give a
been
shit.
kidnapped.
Yes, this is
I don't
very
give a shit.
important, in fact.
Sorry. Okay, so, yeah, he's bleeding out, and I'm probably freaking out, and his blood's probably everywhere, and I don't even know if I can save him, but,
So, you know that no healing item at this point, like you need to bandage him immediately, but it's not going to restore his health. He's going to require a fairly massive surgery to save his life. He's simply lost too much blood. He needs a transfusion. He will not
Wait,
survive.
now here's the real question. Something Fallout lore has never delved into.
ghouls accept human blood?
Is ghoul but human blood compatible?
Well, Mage hasn't delved into it either, so it's time for some field experiment.
mhm.
Ghouls have their own blood type.
So, Mage.
I feel like that's not... Oh, no, that isn't right. That's the surgery button I should be pressing.
So
Sorry.
Mage, are you just gonna like start doing the surgery on top of another body, getting the bloods mixed?
No, I drag him over here to whatever this is.
You shoot on the footlocker with the bullets.
Is that a footlocker?
Yeah, you throw him down to the footlocker
Sure.
and begin doing the second surgerinos.
You know what? I psych out. I feel like that's something I should do.
I was fucking
Okay.
muted this whole time.
Oh no, great, what were you saying?
The time has passed. It was just invaluable shtick. And
Yes.
copy.
Nah, fuck, I hit the wrong button again. Whatever. Let's go with that 26.
Alright, that's 26.
And
Okay.
presumably the fucking next roll was a 77, so...
Alright, so
So-
here's the thing. So you have begun the process. You have begun the process of removing the bullet. You will finish removing the bullet next turn. It won't cost you a half action or anything, but you'll finish it. You need to do more surgery and secure the transfusion, though. Like, he is not... he's not, like, medically dead yet, but he's also not really alive. Very
Would
much.
stabbing him with a stim pack keep him alive longer?
It would give you a plus 40 to your next surgery roll.
I do it.
Alright, it is Monty Zuma's turn.
I'm gonna be 50% stim pack at the end of this.
Izzy.
And some of me too, I
roll
think.
me a luck.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are you not very lucky?
11. No.
Alright.
Not very much
So-
at all. In fact.
Monty Zuma comes around the corner, levels his plasma gun at you, pulls the trigger, and it goes doo, and the green nodules power down. He's like, "What fucking times?" And he just sort of like grabs you by the upper arm and drags you towards away from the ruined bathroom. He's got like porcelain chunks in him, and like north into this area. You are presently incapable of resisting this. As you are just having like a panic attack. It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn.
Damn, this got fucky.
He's maintaining.
Yeah,
Overwatch.
we were gonna like attack it together with other people, but then you were just like, let me
Well,
poison
technically
people.
speaking, you guys were always going to take this as yours. But yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So it's a.
I thought we were gonna like.
This is always us.
Well, so there are 2 other vineyards that the other guys were going to attack.
Oh right.
All right. Yeah, so, but Charlie, it is your turn. You are in a suit of power armor. Some fun facts to know about it. It has directionality, and you can't move more than 45. You can't turn more than 45 degrees as part of a single step. It's also like, well, I mean, yeah, I'll play fast and loose for now. But what do you want to do?
Oh, tell me, Lee.
Yeah.
Do I receive any negative modifiers to melee combat?
No.
Oh,
Maybe not. And in fact, let me just go ahead and pull this up for you. Because while you are in that, you have an effective strength of
Big.
55. You have an effective strength of 55 while you are in the scrappy power armor. So if you wanted to use that as the basis for your melee attack, you could. And any damage bonus based on strength would be 5.
I'm busy. What's up? What?
Uh-oh.
You have a strength
Hold
of
on,
55.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm not talking. What'd you say, Lee?
No.
You have a strength of 55 right now. Oh, nice. Yeah. So give me
Amazing. Yeah,
what's your
that's what we're
melee?
looking
All right, hold on. What'd you say? Oh, all right. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
So what am I rolling here? Melee punch move. Boom. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and that's instead of a +2, that's actually +5. So 10, 11, 12.
Oh man.
Told you I'd fucking kill him.
Yeah. So you've got him grappled.
Good man.
You got him grappled, and you're just like squeezing. And yeah, actually, if we take away the 3, then so he's almost dead, and he drops his gun, and he's squirming, but he's still alive. Izzy?
I do it again.
You get to move. Izzy? You are now 2 turns until you are up at 1 Psyche.
Yep.
It is Titanicus's turn. The Titanicus like flails more or less. Yeah, he can't do anything against this. A dude in a tower stays in a tower. Felix Bennett rolls me a luck.
Max.
Okay, well, luckily, Felix is quite good at luck, if I recall correctly.
I really hope you don't fuck this one up.
I mean, I don't know what Lee has set the DC to.
Quite high, I presume.
Honey,
But-
let's just hope it's a good roll.
I have a +15 to luck, so we'll see how that goes.
Then do it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, so that's your turn?
This is why you don't toy with the devil.
I mean, I guess it is. I'm a corpse
Alright.
currently,
Maybe.
so...
Make me your next round at a +40 for the surgery.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Okay. Where you don't insult enough. Alright, so he has lost a lot
So that
of blood.
should be +40.
Here's the thing, Doctor.
Both of those are success.
Alright, Doctor, here's the thing. Felix has lost his, there's, way too much severed in here. You're going to have to amputate the arm to save him. You're gonna have to...
No, not my arm! That's
And-
when I used to jerk it.
out to the... you're gonna have to take off his right arm if you want to save his life.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna pick up.
Oh,
his
thank
leg.
God, I used my left arm.
Well,
And then he's
yeah,
going to need a
that's
blood.
happening.
He's also going to need a blood transfusion, and it's going to need to happen very shortly after you take off the arm.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get like
Well.
a Professor X scenario where like Felix is just like in a wheelchair again.
I'm holding the tubes for bloodletting in my teeth as I saw through his fucking arm.
Oh my
All
god!
right, yeah. So you're transferring your own blood to him.
Yeah.
Roll a d4.
God damn, this is gruesome. You didn't
guys
even check, did you?
Yeah, so you're losing some health, and
try.
it's going into him. He's getting some blood. You don't know if the blood is actually going to help him or not, but it's blood in him. Your son.
So much that can go wrong here.
Things are
There's
getting.
no time.
You're not. I'm telling you, you're not keeping your license. This is malpractice like a motherfucker. I'm telling somebody.
Alright, so Izzy, do you have...
Please take my life.
Izzy, here's a question. Where do you keep your grenades?
Do not want it.
Where do I keep them?
Yeah.
Like strapped to me somewhere,
Like, okay, so he's like visibly like on
or
your
on
body.
like a belt. Yeah.
Alright, he is going to click, and remove that belt, and then just toss one casually out the window to the east.
Like this way?
Yeah. You gonna end up
Okay.
in Atlantic City.
But he's not killing me. I'm confused.
You working for animal control after you ever did.
I guess there's a reason. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, yeah, so he has a reason. 5, 8. So the grenade goes off, like, kind of near Charlie, but the doorway shields him. However, it does not shield Titanicus, who, like, you still have his head left in your hands, but, like, the lower body is more or less gone. Yeah, and Monty Zoomah is going to pull out his he's going to pull out his magnum and, like, put it to your head, and he's just going to say, so, darling, how much do the people outside care about you?
Is he's like,
Dumb
Well,
motherfucker.
aren't
You
I just like
don't care
freaking
about
out at this point?
ourselves.
Can I even talk? Like, how much of a panic attack am I having?
You
Like-
can't really speak right now.
Okay, well, I don't know. She just freaks out and like
Alright,
her eyes look at him with wide terror.
alright, he puts on the belt and he is backing out the western door. And he yells out like, "Cavalier del Capper," and it is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. Overwatch Charlie, it is your turn. The foes ahead of you are the enemies that you can see are fucking dead. And you also notice that this door swings open, and you see for the first time into the vineyard proper, and you see people who are like rubbing their newly free necks, who are like peeking out. They all recede into cover when they see the power armor.
I yell, "Run, B3, and burn this motherfucker to the ground!"
They very
A person in power armor shouting "run," I imagine what comes out like "run, run, run! I am Sinistar."
Run, you fool!
They start to move. You do notice some of them wheeze a little as they give a little spory coof, but they're making the run for it.
Full
Fly, you fools!
So yeah.
Okay, and then now, is it possible for me to Kool-Aid through this wall?
Yes, it is. Give me a strength melee. Actually, no. This is actually going to be operating for the power armor. What is your agility and what is your perception?
Well, those are actually both really good, actually.
So here's the thing. Because you don't have operate, you add them together and then divide them in half to find your target number.
Okay. So what's half of 7? Like 3.5? 35?
what?
Yeah. So you have like so you have like 70. Yeah. So
35.
so 35. Yeah. So your target number is 35. You successfully just Kool-Aid man through that window.
And strength adds a bonus to this? Or...
No.
Fuck.
You walk into the wall.
So
I'm not able to pick up enough speed. I just kind of don't.
So you step into the fire and you hear like a weird sizzling zap, and you feel like the structure of the vehicle is maybe not having a bad time, but the hull is fine. It's like maybe some internals got
I wanted
popped.
to go through like the window
Yeah, you
area.
walk
It
up
seems
to
like the weakest
Yeah,
point of
the
all.
thing is you had to make like an arc though, because you can only turn 45 degrees at a time.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so whoop, and you're like up against the like window, and right as you're about to step forward, whatever you fried in the foot makes a power release, capacitor replaced sound in the armor. Things that you don't understand are blinking at you. You've never been in one of these shoddy American ones, much less in post-war condition. So that's going to be a move and an attempt. And I will say, do make me a melee attack with the strength 55. It's like whatever your melee skill is times 10 plus 55. So just see how much you fuck up the wall on your way into it, even if you're not going to get through.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Punch
so the
borrow.
yeah, so like the fucking like the wall is like falling apart, right? Like glass and wood are sprinkling everywhere, but you're not really opening a better path for a power armor in the process of doing this. You're just kind of doing it. I mean, it'll be easier to get through next time because of this, though. So that is the Charlie turn. Izzy.
Yeah.
You are
one more turn now?
yeah, and you see that both these towers still have their people overwatching, including someone who says, "I already shot her." It is Titanicus's turn. Titanicus is dead. It's Duty Tower's turn. Your main is Overwatch. It's Felix Bennett's turn. Felix Bennett, make me another.
I flirt.
You make me make me another luck roll.
Very
If I roll another fucking one, which I'm pretty Oh, there we go. That's much better. Do I keep the other one?
I think this means you're the same blood type as I am.
Yeah, it's incredibly lucky.
I think that means I'm the universal receiver, let's be honest.
Yeah! I mean, we already knew this about you,
Your
though.
mom's a universal receiver.
Oh!
Yeah.
I mean, Felix is the universal receiver. Okay.
So,
Let's be honest. Felix may not be, but I am.
Yeah, no, that's what I
Mage,
meant. Max is. Max.
Mage, you need to make your final. People are like, "What the fuck is going on?" But they don't stop to find out as they run through. The people, the newly freed.
I tell them there's a bag of weapons.
Oh, they're already looting the various corpses, but they're like, "Where?" And then one of them runs to get it.
I see the
Yeah.
fucking bag of weapons.
Yeah, they are very quickly looting the dead, and like making their
We'll
way
get
out.
you medical attention if you stay nearby.
And they're like, "We'll take our chances." And Mage, that's your.
Alright, you're dumb.
Mage, give me
Fucking dumb.
another surgery roll. The
Motherfucking slaves are gonna steal the loot.
Alright, so you fucking finish off his arm and
Holy
you the transfusion. Roll me another d4 though.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, you didn't advertise your medical skills in the best way here. I mean, there's like a dead ghoul missing an arm.
Alright,
You're
so,
like eating up with tubes and shit, and you're like,
Alright.
yeah, stick around, I got you next.
Alright, so Felix Bennett,
True.
Oh my god, I'm literally the devil.
alright, so yeah, check chat if you want, but Mage, your patient is not out of the woods yet, but not dead either. Additionally, actually no, that doesn't happen. Monty Zoomah's turn, and Monty Zoomah's gonna say, "Alright, tell you what, I'll let you live, but you have to tell me who hired you."
Is he's like?
You remember the other fucking faction?
Is he's like? Would you be angry if I said no one hired us?
Give me... That's technically not a lie. Give me a whiz graph plus 20.
Whiz graph? Okay.
Sorry, no, whiz charisma,
What?
whiz charisma.
Whiz
Whiz is a
charisma.
graph skill, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Whiz
Okay, so
charisma
this
plus
is just 25. I'm like. Oh wait, why am I typing this? I can just roll my bats. Not good enough.
Well, it was plus 20.
Oh,
he
okay,
didn't
then yeah,
realize.
then yeah.
He
then-
looks at you like, so you're just a goddamn psychopath.
Is he's like?
He responds by attempting to pistol whip you.
Ow.
That succeeds. Let's
Am I
see.
just dead?
Pistol whip. You're unconscious. Not.
Actually, because of how much hardness you have, resistance you have, you're actually up at 1.
Oh, okay. He's like, ow!
He's going to continue to drag you, and he's gonna say, any sudden moves and my boys in the towers will open up.
Where's
like,
Bulltrip
yeah.
with the goddamn turret?
it is a vineyard. It's the guy in the tower, Charlie. It is.
Is he just goes, yeah, and just like, you wouldn't fight me normally, though.
Is it bad that I just realized that Bulltrip was the reason why I felt like there was something off about this game?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, we're missing
I mean-
Bulltrip.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, you know.
Charlie, it's your turn. If you want to try and Kool-Aid Man through this wall, I will let you do that at a +30 for a target number of 65. Now that you've fucked it up a bit, or you can like move around a bit. But bear in mind, every step you can only rotate your positionality 45 degrees. So like,
I'm not the same movement speed in this thing, right?
actually, you're not. The tactical speed of this power armor is we're gonna say 12 because we're gonna say it's always boosted while you have a power core in.
Yeah, even if I got through there, it wouldn't be.
So I can only move 12 meters?
Actually, you know what?
I wouldn't be able to move around in here.
I'm actually going to say fuck that. I think you keep your movement speed.
Okay, but even still, I wouldn't be able to move around in here. There's not enough room to turn.
You'd have to basically actually. So you could yeah, because 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. See?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you could take it. But yeah, you might have to do some 3-point turns at other junctures. So do you want to go for it?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So roll a D100. You're trying to get 65 or less.
Right. You Kool-Aid Man through the wall with a crash, and wood and splinters just sort of rain everywhere. You see that something's happened to this man's head, and like his skull is split like a watermelon. There's blood coming out the sides and everything. All right, discreetly vomit down the front of this thing. No, I don't. I've seen worse.
Jesus.
Yeah. Charlie's seen some fun shit in his day. Back in the old S&M circuit. It called the war. No. So Charlie, it's your turn. Your movement now.
Called war.
We'll count you popping through that as just part of your action that Kool-Aid Man threw it. So you've got your movement. If you want to pop out the door, that would be 20 meters. I'm not saying to do that. Let me be very clear. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying it's about, yeah.
Okay.
This is
See,
an option.
here's the thing. See,
Mhm.
Bulltrip's not here. Where the fuck is our car?
I assume that it is in the liminal space, which will be convenient enough to Deus Ex Carina you. Would you like to declare that? Would you like to declare that the car is like north or south and ready to ram raid or something?
Start the car.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay,
I
Charlie.
probably came in up here.
All right. So yeah. So Charlie.
And that's where I thought the car was. That's what my mind is.
Yeah, it's up in the north. Do you want to give me a bird whistle?
Mhm.
I cannot whistle in real life.
No. Give me an expression, a charisma expression +30 to make the bird whistle that means ram the guard tower now.
Oh, isn't this a I was actually thinking, isn't this a thinking, not a thinking, a broadcasting thing?
Yeah, it's still broadcasting. You didn't shut down the broadcaster. You just sent the signal to But yeah, so that's where the intercom is. So if you walked right up to that, you could send something that you would almost certainly hear. So you want to do that?
Yep. I'll do it that way instead. Like, hey, get all in, start laying on fire down on those towers there on, and some shit on.
All right. You
But in
hear
a cool voice.
You hear a vroom vroom.
Lay that shit on. Lay that on fire down.
All right. So you hear the purr of automatic fire, and you hear Bonder T. Sullivan scream, "What the fuck did I sign up for?" As Lance just like utterly plows through the fucking all this shit, takes out some chain link fence in the process. and then you hear him just dive the fucking car into this tower. It collapses, crumples. Have it all, my empire of dirt, ass motherfucker. And
Marvelous.
God.
yeah, it all just crumples. The guy up top does not survive the process.
Yeah.
The people here
That
by
makes
now
sense.
probably left all running and screaming from the vineyard. There is a loose Brahmin remaining.
We're gonna take that.
we literally just ditched the Brahmin.
Yeah.
Take that. Yeah, so
We're taking
Why
that.
would we take a Brahmin when we have a car?
They're expensive.
I guess.
we're not gonna
We
keep
have
the
money
Brahmin.
for
We're gonna
them.
be eating good in the neighborhood, having some steaks. I've been dying for like steaks and ribs.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess.
For that, yeah.
We got a little home base. We can actually slow cook those ribs.
Damn straight we can when we live this fucking traumatic event.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
If we do.
so
Anyway.
Charlie, that's your
Assuming.
turn. No, it's not. No, it's not. You only half action moved, I believe. So that would leave you with a half action left.
Well, half action destroy a wall. Half action.
Oh, true.
move.
Actually, just kidding. This is the same turn. I forgot. Yeah. So I think that's your turn. All right. Cool.
Yep.
You will have to do like a 3-point turn to back up out of here, but
Yeah.
Izzy. At the end of this turn, you go back to being at 1 psyche. But it is at the end.
The end of
so,
this turn.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So Vineyard Vanguard, that one is dead. Felix, well, I'm not gonna say that one is dead about Felix, but he's not on the turn tracker anymore. Let me say that. Mage,
Amazing.
any prolonged absence from your patient,
Menacing.
any prolonged absence from your patient could be very bad for him. But you don't have
Yeah.
anything immediately to do. You could.
I mean, I
run
guess
out
I
and
just
help the
loot.
Party. You just loot.
I just
okay.
loot,
Yeah, you just loot the
honestly.
stuff around. All right. So Monty Zoomah, his turn comes around. He drags Izzy behind cover, and he's like, "Well, normally this is the part where I'd kill you, but I heard my slaves get away, so I think you have a strong future in the vineyard industry." And then he tries to pistol whip you, and he just sort of like flips himself in the face instead.
Amazing.
Wait. What does he say to me? Say that again. The last part.
I think you have a promising future in the vineyard industry.
Oh. Okay. He's basically saying I'm gonna make you a slave. Got you.
Indeed. Charlie, it is your turn.
Brain small. Sorry.
Okay. So one of these flashbangs,
Wow.
Yes.
are these guys? Can they? Are they? Where I throw it? If I were to throw it here, would it be an invisible shot of like all these people? Would it...
You would absolutely yes. It would it would also be in visible range of Lance and Bonder. Lance's training would probably meet you think that Lance would shield his eyes? You're sure that Bonder, who is presently shooting bullets wildly like daka 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 around here, would absolutely not shield his eyes.
It would actually probably make things a little safer. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, tick, tick. Roll me a honestly give me a ranged as long as it's fine. Honestly, this just needed to hit in the ballpark. It goes poff ting. The Vineyard Vanguard guy in the towers ready shot goes off as he is temporarily blinded. And he's like, fuck. And Monty Zoomah like sort of covers his eyes like, shit. And Izzy, give me an agility bat plus 10. You are partially flat. You are not fully flashed, but you are fully banged. As your head resounds. It will be a minus 10 all rolls next turn.
Okay.
Alright, and that, I'm gonna pop out of the suit.
Alright, but you leave it like facing out? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, kind of like scarecrowing it, like in the window.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Nice.
I think mounting it was half action. And dismounting is a half action.
Okay. Then,
Alright.
yeah, that's it for now.
Alright,
Can't
Izzy.
crouch, can I?
You, I'll say you can crouch. I can see you pop out crouch.
Alright, I'll do that.
Izzy, you see that there's power armor through that window. Power armor
Yeah. I was
you
gonna
really
say,
know how
can
to
I
use.
see it? Yeah, Izzy like eyes it. So this guy like he covered his eyes, I presume, right? So like did he take his hand off me?
He actually failed to. Yeah, so he's had to take his hands off you to like cover his eyes and stuff. Like, ah, shit.
Okay. Izzy's gonna like pop up and just like sprint down here, and then once again like just swing through the window.
Alright, so you're just gonna like hop over, kick over the computer console a little on the way in, and then just like the other half action, clamber up into the armor.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are now wearing power armor. I will send you a copy of what it is in DMs.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's your turn.
Looks much better on you.
Is he like strikes a pose? How'd I look?
Amazing.
Better than me.
License to thrill.
Oh my god.
She does the like one hand on her head, like one hand on her head.
Maid, you continue to loot and tend to Felix, yes?
Yeah, no, basically I'm just making sure that this environment is as safe as possible, and also making sure that any of the extra weapons that the former slaves didn't grab are in my possession. I want one of those hunting rifles, at least.
Monty Zoomah is blinded as
Okay,
fuck.
first off, rude.
Like,
Second off, maybe
shit.
move me to a bed.
He attempts to,
I probably eventually do.
You guys hear like a
I don't want to move you in
ching
critical
ching
position.
sound of somebody trying to like get a plasma rifle to like accept a cartridge. You're a cell rather. You don't know if he succeeded or not, but it sounds like he's bringing that weapons platform online. His flashbangedness wears off at the end of his turn. This Vineyard Vanguard guy is flashbanged. He just sort of lays there and hides, rubbing his eyes. Charlie, it is your turn.
Okay, so 8. I think I'm going to the window instead.
Solid choice, solid choice.
My baby loves the western.
Alright, yeah, so he's behind some pretty decent cover. That's a -20 to your shot, but
Damn.
you ting the wall. Well, so it's close range for you. So that increases the target to 69, which can I just go ahead and say nice. But then -29 for the 49. Yeah. So long story short, so you don't hit. All right, that's your turn. Izzy.
Unnice.
It is your turn. You are in the power armor.
Yeah.
Would you like
So
to
I'm
Kool-Aid Man's
gonna.
window?
Sorry.
Do you want a Kool-Aid Man window?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd have to otherwise do like.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So just roll me
I have to go,
your,
like, all the way
your
around.
operate, which is going to be your perception plus your agility.
Yeah, which is actually not very good. But you know, I make it though.
Yeah, you crush the shit out of
It's 55 by the way.
Computer is not on the
No, sorry,
floor.
no, 45. Right? Wait. No, 30 plus 20, 50, 55. I'm bad at math, sorry. But yeah.
You burst through. That was a half action. What do you want to do now that you just Kool-Aid Man? Oh yeah, jammers through that wall.
I'm gonna run up to this guy. And just gonna be like, just from the inside of the power, I'm gonna be like, oh, you should have killed me.
Let's try this again.
Alright, it's Mage's turn. Mage does what
Yep.
he's doing. Monty Zoomah.
She probably moved. At
Monty
this point, she
Zoomah.
probably moves Felix.
Monty Zoomah like points it
Go
at
ahead.
you, at the power armor, his plasma rifle, and says, "Glad I'm gonna have my chance." And yeah, so that was out of 100.
Saddies. Oh
so
no.
he's going to fire his plasma rifle. Its pen is P.
Which
What
stands
does
for
that mean?
Meaning yes.
Plasma.
Oh, like penetrates all armor?
That
I don't know
makes
what that means.
sense.
Yeah,
Plasma rifles are fuck you up, man.
Wow, I didn't know they just penetrated armor entirely. Okay, wow.
So it rips through the power armor. Does it? It punches through the
There's-
armor, meaning that it also hits you.
Oh, does it? Saddies. Okay, well, I'm a corpse inside the
You're not a corpse.
armor. Well, I'm immediately at -5, aren't I?
Yeah, you're like -4 or 5. So yeah. There's like a sliced hole in the scrappy power armor, and that is the bonus damage will be dealt to the power armor, not you. And that was Monty Zoomah's turn. It is a Vineyard Vanguard's turn. The Vineyard Vanguard is going to spend his turn in a way, and then the very blind Bonder T. Sullivan full auto fires downrange and gets a critical fucking hit on the Vineyard Vanguard.
Amazing.
Yeah, you see like giblets and blood fly and seep from up there.
Nice.
This guy, meanwhile, is forced to take cover as he is suppressed. And it is Charlie's turn.
I will fire again at the gentleman.
Alright.
Ooh, fuck.
Wait, that hits. You're good.
I mean,
Alright.
still the damage.
But it's good pen and rip though.
Yeah. I will. You know what? Roll dice and fire again.
Yeah. The thing is,
Ah.
you actually get him. I think you get him down to 0 because
Ah.
2 res
Well, then I
goes to 4, goes to 9. Actually, you get him down to more than that. Yeah. So you clear him out, and with that, like some of the final critical crackles burst and spew as we
Can we
zoom
just-
out over the utterly devastated fucking place. Now, important note: Izzy isn't bleeding out because the plasma seared the wound on the way out.
Can
so she's
can
holding
I
it.
can I can I say we just end session right there
Yeah, I was
and
about
leave
to
it as
say,
kind of a
like,
cliffhanger moment?
I would
Like
say like we zoom out on like the absolute fuckery that is this
the party in
situation.
shambles. That's
Well,
what I think.
Can we all give a big round of applause
Wait.
for Pat for kicking off this combat?
Wait, Charlie, Charlie,
It was flawless. It was flawless.
To
Before
be
that,
fair,
I
she did kill like
Yeah,
technically
it
she
ends
killed
with you
like
booting the gas
15
mask.
people.
It zooms all the way back.
I lost
in
an
onto
arm.
him.
Also, Charlie, what limb are you missing?
a leg.
a leg.
A
but
leg.
Still,
I
Oh
may
my
be
God,
missing.
between the fucking ghouls, there's discrimination going on here. I swear.
I may be missing like a chest cavity at this point though. So
no need.
I mean, if you're missing a chest cavity, you dead. I hate to break it
No,
to
it's
you.
just
You might
like
need to find a robo-break
it's a
population.
tasteful sideburn. But
I think
that-
my character is going to have a fucking not great time when she realizes that her actions got the entire party fucking away.
we play. We enter.
Oh,
a
trust me,
feedback
I will
phase.
make sure you have a bad time.
We enter feedback phase. Does anybody have to go sooner than anybody else? No. Okay. Cool. Casual reminder. Oh wait, Rainbow was umming.
no.
Okay.
I'm
Casual reminder that all feedback is about things that the Dreamweaver directly control, not anything else that players chose to do or not do, or whatever else. We
You
handle
can
that
rip
later.
into me later after the
So
stream.
yeah, with that, Greg, would you like to kick us off?
Sure. I really like the combat this session. The enemies felt really, I don't know. It was like, I guess part of it was us, part of it was the setup. But I think, as far as infiltrations and sabotages go, this was very well executed. The pacing was great, and it was exciting. You know, it was never like, okay, yeah, we're gonna face roll these guys completely. You know, it was always trading fire both ways, having to think like, okay, well, let's make some cover here by throwing this, or let's do this or that. It was very dynamic and interesting and fun. The map felt alive. It was dope. Least favorite. I don't know. I mean, I get that it's combat, and I get there's a lot of people, and I get that, it's just, I don't know. Is it just me, or does it feel like we didn't do that much today?
Yeah, I dragged my feet. Not that good, just not that much got done. That's entirely on me for not being ready with everything.
We did destroy an entire outpost of slavers, which I guess is a big thing.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one of the 3 pillars of these operations in this area, so.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it's being like nitpicky, I guess, because we did get a big thing done. I don't know. Maybe time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
What I'd like to see more of. Let me get back to you on that.
Okay. In that case, Pat, hit us with it.
Okay, well, I had a blast this session, causing way too much chaos. I like that, I mean, this is something you probably control, so I'll go ahead and say it. I like that I was one of the most murderous people this session. That never happens to me. I usually don't kill anybody, but I killed like half of this fucking compound with a cooking roll. That was actually really fun. And I didn't feel super guilty about it because they're slavers, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I think there weren't very many ethical qualms here about killing the entire compound. It's just, I guess this is a nice feeling, this wasn't one of those, really morally ambiguous ones where it's these guys are trying to eke out a living in the fucking, post-apocalypse. No, these guys are, running a fucking operation here. Fuck them. Yeah, so I think the whole setup behind this was nice. I will fucking, at this juncture, apologize for kind of jumping the horse a little, or jumping the shark or the whatever a little bit, taking the opportunity when I saw it, and going a day
you
early.
have popped things off like a day and a half before T-Day, which will have impacts. I'm not gonna tell you what, but yeah, possibly,
yeah. But seize the day, right? Carpe diem, and get half the party killed in the process. What I didn't like, I guess I didn't like that Felix got fucked, and I guess arguably a couple other people, including Rainbow. Pretty much the people who were like, Pat, don't do this, ended up getting really wrecked. Amusingly enough. So I guess, what I want to see more of. I don't know. This was like a nice kind of. This was like a whole ass fucking Tarantino film. This was fun. More interesting stuff, but not necessarily this every session. Yeah, but I mean, yes, more of this as when it's appropriate. In this juncture, it was super appropriate, and just maybe once every 4 episodes we have a whole ass Tarantino film, but definitely not every episode.
For sure. This is one of the big early ones.
Folks, that means no feet next time.
No feet?
No feet.
More feet?
For the next 4 games, no feet.
It's a Tarantino reference. He has a foot fetish.
Yeah, no, I get it. It took me a fucking hot second.
Anything else, Pat?
I'm good.
Rainbow.
It to me. Man. I mean, I just had fun. Oh, someone's being called in Discord.
It's Discord.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun today. I liked this session. It was fun. It was an interesting kind of combat. I don't know. I liked this map a lot, actually. I think it's a really good map. Like one of the best ones recently, to be honest. I want to see what this area looks like.
Like the stuff like in the middle.
Yeah,
Like
in here.
check it out. Yeah.
Oh, pug. Yeah, I like this really green grass.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways.
And I made these grape variants, and also these are giant
Yeah.
grapes.
Pog. I don't know. I like. Yeah. I don't know. This looks good. Like even the stuff like out in the corners over here looked good too. Like way out here. You can't see them right now because I'm in here, but yeah, it all looks good. Who fucking knows what happened to me? Maybe I'll be dead next session. Who knows?
Is that a positive?
No, that's just a
Sorry,
observation. Okay, let me actually like gather some thoughts. I liked kind of the way this map was laid out and like what was on it. There was a lot of like choices to be made, I guess, which I liked. Where like, you know, like when I was over here after I downed this guy, right? Like I made a choice to like go down here and start fighting more guys, but I could have just like gone in here and then like got the power armor. Like I didn't know it was in there though. The door was closed, right? So it's kind of this like choice of like, do you go in the room or do you go into the fight and get better positioning and et cetera, et cetera. I really like when you let me do these little like acrobatic things too. Like when I imagined Izzy like as a character, I don't know if you guys ever played Titanfall, but that was basically like the idea behind her character.
Oh,
like
high
combat wise, yeah, where like, you know, like the pilot is like super like mobile and like, you know, they jump around all over the place and they're kind of like super like acrobatic and stuff, and then like the Titan is just like, you know, the big in the mech, they're just big strong like things that are just, yeah. Anyways, that was like the super basic idea of the character like at the beginning. So I like being able to do stuff like that, and I like when the map kind of layout and like geometry sort of allows for it too. Like you know, the map last week, for example, the one like with the two bridges and everything. No, it wasn't like two bridges. Like the one where Felix almost died again last session, right?
Yeah.
The highway bit, yeah.
Yeah, like that was like there wasn't really anything for me to do there, like acrobatics wise, right? Like I had to get like really creative to do stuff on here, right? So like,
yeah, this was much more the purview of people who are long range, because there was like
yeah, which is not like, you know, it's good to have both types of maps, right?
Yeah.
But so like I enjoyed that you do shake it up every once in a while, you change it up. Yeah, I don't know, like I don't really have anything negative to say about today. I can't think of anything too negative. This is like a thing where it's like, okay, it's difficult to say because like it's a streamed game, and so, you know, it's kind of like I don't know what the kind of proper approach would be, but like you're kind of fighting the dice a lot, and it's like sometimes, you know, it just doesn't go the way you want. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a negative,
I
but
think
it's
the
like
reality is I made a game that is more lethal than I am willing to run, which is
like,
my mistake.
No, like I don't know. I don't think it's a mistake. I just think it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to what my thoughts are on it. Where it's just like man, that's just at a certain point you're just getting kind of cheap there. Like I think there should definitely at the very least be a very big detriment for Felix and potentially even myself. I don't know. Like technically I should have died instantly. So
I feel like
On
there's
the other
just
hand,
about
I
to
mean-
be a very big detriment.
yeah, I mean losing an
I'll
arm.
just cut in real quick to say, a lot of the time, if I had to choose to live out a character, who was
Also, I will
permanently
say,
crippled,
Rainbow, part
or
of
just make a new character, I'd rather make a new character.
yeah, I will say also, Rainbow, that part of the way that like reason that I like pulled my punches a little on that was I'm actually not sure how the getting damaged while in Light Lance is supposed to work in Ada, because I can't remember. I think it might be that the power armor needs to go below half health before it can happen, even if it punches through the armor. So I was like making a mixed call there just to keep things going. But yeah, it gets to feel cheap. In general,
basically,
it feels like I'm pulling my punches.
Like yes and no, like because like I like that you do it because I understand that these characters do kind of need to live, otherwise there's no story, and what's the fucking point of watching it, right? But it's also like it feels disingenuous at the time. It's not cheap. It's not that it feels cheap. It would feel cheap if it was like you were like making it harder on us, right? It just feels like, oh well, now there's like it kind of feels like not a lot of like there's no risk because like oh no matter what happens like he's just gonna let us off kind of thing. It doesn't feel like that, but it's approaching that,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anything else? Or anything else that was not so great?
I can't think of anything else. Like,
Well, how did you feel about interacting with the psychotic break table?
that was fine. That was good. That was yeah. I was fine. I actually liked that part a lot. Actually, to be honest, like that just made a lot of sense. I went for the big play. It didn't work out, and then I kind of got punished for it. Where like I ended up in the middle of like all the enemies on 2 HP, and like that was just my fault. Greg helped me out there and kind of saved me, so it didn't turn out too badly for me, but like yeah, that was good. That was like that made a lot of sense. That was like character motivated, and it like it was like the enemy kind of, what's the word for that, who's it like capitalizes on it well, I guess. Like it made sense that he didn't. I kind of understand why he didn't kill me, right? And also like he didn't not just like leave me there, he like did something like to like he kind of put me where he thought he was totally safe. Unfortunately for him, we had a truck with a minigun and a guy sitting in the window shooting at people.
Yeah, because like, you tried to break away, like in that setup, like there would have been 2 people to Overwatch on you. You would have had a bad time.
Yeah, but the flashbang came in clutch, and then the truck driving through the tower, which is probably very damaged from that, by the way.
Oh yeah, I mean like truck's probably been like fender bent.
Not the fender.
But yeah, anyways, that's my thoughts. I'm sorry, I always ramble.
Is there anything you want to
say? I gotta get more concise. More like I said, the geometry, like maps that have like interesting geometry. I know it's kind of hard in Fallout because there's like not a lot of infrastructure left. But yeah, just interesting ways to move around maps, I guess.
Yeah. And with that, I think we move on to Max.
Me, the one that I am. Oh shit, the one that I am. My phone just got fucking yeeted on the floor. I thought this was a pretty fun session, despite the fact that about the last half I was just dead. I would be remiss not to comment the fact that I had nothing to do for half a session, but also I don't blame you for it. I think that was the right choice at the time. If anything, it was merciful. Because I would not have blamed you at all for just being like, and Felix is dead. And I've been like, whack. Aside from that, yeah, excellent map. I really did like this map. Top qual. I think this was a great fight, very interesting. I don't think you quite expected it going in.
I did not.
None of us did, except for Pat, apparently.
I thought you guys were gonna scout the place.
I didn't either.
And then come
Yeah, you didn't, Pat. You're the one who fucking did it. That's the point.
I took advantage of an opportunity that presented itself.
Keep it as DM feedback. I think, despite that, it was a very interesting and fun fight with a lot of cool elements. We're looking forward to getting a replacement for my hunting rifle, which is mildly beaten up, but not too bad. And yeah, I mean, this is the 3rd time, by my recollection, that Felix should have died. If we were playing very strictly by the rules, he would have died. The first time it was glass added 1 AC or something. And the one was just during that session. So like, it is good that I'm seeing some real long-term consequences from it. I think that's a good choice on the DM side.
Need some armor.
We'll
dude.
see how I do with the
You
the
got
robot
the,
armor
you got
situation.
the wear armor talking to last session. All right, so that's I think that's
Yeah,
us.
I mean-
there's a situation.
Like, the real question is, and I'm gonna tell you this right now because I might forget to mention it later. I'm totally gonna explore the possibility of just standing in radiation for long enough for my arm to grow back.
You know what I was thinking about? The reason that Felix can never die, right? Is because like before you die, right? You have to have like your whole life flash before your eyes, right? But because Felix has lived so long, it always just like takes so long for his life to flash before his eyes that Pat's able to get there and like patch
No,
him up.
I
before
can't
it.
die until the Protect Ronin loop, the Protect Ronin arc completes.
True.
Yeah. All right.
Bruh, but fucking Protect Ronin's gonna
that?
show up at the worst time. Just like the randomest worst time. You're gonna be like in the middle of like a combat and you look out the window and Protect Ronin's like, I found it, Felix. I found
That's the best time. Are you fucking kidding me? I want Protect Ronin to show up in the middle of a combat.
And then like somebody sneaks up behind you and it's like, goodbye.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing
can
personal,
can I add something, Lee, really quick?
Yeah.
Like, just I think I've said a couple of times before, but like, I'd really like to see some of the stuff that we explored in the very early sessions like come back into play, like that one tribe of people, or yeah, them, or just like, you know, people we've helped in like Junkie or something, just like, you know, consequences of our actions, but they don't have to be in bad ways, they can be in good ways too, you know, like yeah, I'd like to see some of that stuff come in. But yeah.
With that, we are gonna raid Paradise. Thank you all for coming out. I think it's actually slash raid. Let me see. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. And
See you next time.
8, 7,
Bye.
6.
Bye!
So Rainbow, you've seen season 2 of The Boys, right?